Alrighty, here we go. This is, I don't think it's quite session 50, but it's getting up there. It's like session 49 or 50. I can't quite remember. But our first Kingmaker game of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have, we're taking part in the Rushlight Festival, put on by King Iravetti of Patax. Your first time invited, your first time kind of invited to the big table, as it were. Made some friends, made some contacts, and got an invite to a thing called the Bandit Council, which is like a United Nations for the Stolen Lands for the various kingdoms. Each kingdom is autonomous, but the Bandit Council kind of discusses things that are important to everybody in the Stolen Lands. So you guys have been invited to take part in that council should the opportunity arise. During the festival, you found out about that the king was perhaps planning some aggressive moves against the marches. He was moving some troops into position to assail your borders while everybody's kind of distracted by the festival. You guys did manage to get a message to Valerie to ready the troops to protect the borders. And you also found out that he was working on some sort of weapon of mass destruction using a Horn of Fog and a Cloud Kill spell variant empowered by mystical waters from a place called White Rose Abbey. Not wanting to waste any time, you teleported there, dealt with the issues there, rescued a Nereid named Evandra, who was very grateful, healed you up some, gave you some information about other things that the king had been up to, including stealing her shawl that she would very much like back, and taking a sword that she was entrusted to protect. A sword given to her by one of the eldest, one of the lords or ladies of the Arkfey, the beings akin to gods. And she let it be known that, as far as she's concerned, the sword is best served being wielded by a hero, not gathering moisture in a dank cave someplace. And she did tell you that she could provide you more information in exchange for her shawl. You met a were-rat mercenary who came to the conclusion that he would really like to not die today, and kind of threw down his weapons and surrendered to you, offering up information in exchange for clemency. You kind of made a deal with him that he would provide information, and he would try to track down people that he may have inadvertently turned so that they could be cured. And he let you know that Iravetti has armies in 4 different staging areas to be like the main force. Basically, a vanguard force goes in, tries to take one of your border towns, probably Tatzelford, and then the main army comes in afterwards. The main army is divided between 4 staging grounds, and he gave you information on those in exchange for you guys not killing him.
Yeah, and we gave him a writ of good conduct, and we're gonna send him to Jathal. I'm sure she'll treat him great.
I really wanted to kill him too.
Yeah. The nice thing about mercenaries, as you guys have discovered, is mercenaries are their loyalty is easily bought.
Yeah.
But
They're,
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say they just respect the point of no return. If they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, they're like, wait a second.
Yeah, like I got paid to do a thing. I didn't get paid to die.
Yep.
But you guys have successfully cleared the ghost from White Rose Abbey. The waters there are no longer magical once Evandra agrees to leave with you. The professor did grab some of it for use in alchemical concoctions.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe you guys are planning to head back to the festival grounds in time to collect your prize.
Yeah, we definitely missed the joust, though, right?
The joust is at midnight, so you have actually not yet missed it because you teleported to the Abbey, spent a couple hours
Oh.
here, and you can teleport back. So yeah, you've got several hours still to the toast.
Yeah.
How much sass do we want to bring to this event?
Oh,
Like-
all the sass. Are you kidding? We know what's
Okay,
happening now.
so
Yeah.
so is it sassier to go to the event or to just be there and let them know that we didn't take part because we didn't need to?
I
Yeah,
think
it was-
that would be sassier personally.
There's a mechanic where we can mess with them somehow by actually sassing them, isn't there? Wasn't that mentioned at some point?
Yeah, I mean, you guys can try to come up with ways to interfere in the joust if you so choose.
We go there and get them all drinking and stuff. Yeah, I say we just don't joust and we just sit around and let them know that there's no possible way they can win, and we know it. They know it.
I'm going to drink and get rowdy.
The only thing he won't know is what's happened here, at least theoretically, because sequence of events, right? Unless there's some sort of thing around that can notify him that we don't know about, he's not going to know shit about the fact that we now have the where rat on
No,
our side and
we
these guys are
didn't-
gone.
We
So,
didn't leave any survivors.
Yeah.
So
and nobody took a time out to send a magical bird flying out the window or cast a spell that any of us didn't know what was happening. So, yeah, I feel like we go there and just act like assholes.
Imaranthar, on that topic, are you able to do like a quick once over of the area to see if there's any like scrying eyes or anything of the like?
I can look.
Do you mention you just see magic, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you probably would see it on the way in if there was anything.
Well, not all magic leaves a trace, but
Yeah,
if there's anything overt, I'll be able to find it.
you were born with that.
Something I've learned.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I think this man is one of the few people I know that outlives myself.
Ah, I see.
And you dabble in magic long enough, things change.
If you study magic long enough, I imagine things can change.
You won't live long enough for it to matter.
I don't study magic either, so
that'll put you behind. Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to gain that ability with your eyes. Would be handy though.
But yes, I can take a look.
Yeah, you can give me a. Let's call it a seek roll.
The surroundings still feel Fey adjacent, do they?
They do.
Okay. I wonder if that'll fade once she leaves.
It's probably the kind of thing that fades over time.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't have a token. I'll trade one on.
Just give me 1 sec here. I'm just gonna. Since you guys are still investigating the Abbey, I will bring up that map.
Oh, I could just. Okay.
I got a little scared because I hit character sheet and an army sheet popped up. I was like, what's happening?
So yeah, as you're searching around, you can detect magic. Just give me 1 sec.
I was going to say, did we see what was in the Porsche yet?
Beneath you.
Beneath our current position?
Beneath your current position. Sorry.
Like the Abbey proper?
Underneath the abbey proper, but like more towards the entrance. There's like there's like stairs that go down.
Cool.
Wow.
Well, let's go see what we can see.
Mhm.
After
Oh.
Stone maybe patches us up a minute.
There's also a shed outside too.
Was there not some kind of trap in the front, or did we know that?
You never found any trap. You saw like signs, like there were signs like deliberately leading you into the abbey.
Yeah.
Right.
You're going to guess that probably the guards that you fought here expected people to come in through the front door,
Oh, okay.
as opposed to pull down part of the construction and come in through the window.
Uh-huh.
Right. So if we head to the front of the building, we should really be careful.
Agreed.
But as far as little treat wounds goes,
Uh-huh.
well, let's try this.
Yeah, Flower's probably pretty messed up, eh?
Yeah.
Flower looks fine. I'm chock full of arrows.
Oh, you. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. He pegged you through the window a couple times because you were the sworn enemy of the bow.
Plus 10, so that's 75 hit points. Or 74, sorry.
Oh.
That should do.
Yeah, Flower's full health.
That'll do.
I can give that to one more person if anybody else is down, I think.
I'm down by 3. So I think it's overkill. Probably throw it back on Flower if he's got any injury whatsoever. Oh, no, he doesn't.
No,
We're full health.
Okay.
yeah. So I mean, may as well take a Traxton. I mean, it doesn't cost no maple anything to treat 2
Yeah.
people.
Take some hit points back. I'll throw it
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Snow Maple's categorically removing the arrows from Amaranth there. Takes a moment out of her day to go over to Traxton and put a single band-aid on his ubu.
Yeah. I have one of those cuts.
Sticker.
One of those cuts on my cheek. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just under the eye.
Just lick it a bit and rub it a little. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, while Snow does that, I'm going to repair the Wand of Heroism really quick.
Okay.
All right. Almost lost that. That's a nice spell too.
Yeah, it's been pretty sweet.
Well, the important thing
agree.
is you didn't break it. Good job.
I broke it. I didn't destroy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, gigantic success.
You
What
just
is broken
overclocked.
can be rebuilt.
Yeah.
Can be fixed. Sometimes.
Got to replace the brake pads. That's all. A crafter's eyepiece. That's awesome. You got like this. Is it like a monocle?
Yeah, it's like a
Like it's
monocle that has like several lenses that like fall down.
Right. An extended. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Lets me cast Creation once per day,
Oh.
but hasn't come up. I've been looking for reasons to use it though.
Nice. It makes raw materials. That spell.
It creates a non-magical item that can fit within a 5-foot cube.
Yeah.
Out of like shadow stuff and all that jazz. There's like a big list of like what it can and can't create.
Right. Right. Out of nothing, essentially.
Yeah, out of nothing.
Right. Nice.
Pretty cool. Yeah, it does seem like there's like some spiral staircase heading downstairs at the front of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should probably check it out. I'm gonna move. Well, I'll move down the way, and sort of as I'm going, I'm gonna smell the air. Does it smell like the water? Like, does it have that sort of moisture? The air coming up over there.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. I just wonder if we're heading back down to the pool room. You know what I mean?
I don't think you'd be able to detect magic through that much stone, would you?
Would you? No. I just thought it was within whatever distance. I didn't think there was a thing in this game,
Oh, maybe there isn't.
unless it was like intentionally shielded.
Sorry, I only do D&D programming.
Oh yeah, same. That's where most of mine is too.
So we got
reformat.
2 doors over here,
Mm-hmm.
and these stairs look like they go up.
Down.
Down, yeah.
Oh, the stairs go down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Down.
Do we want to check the doors out, or do we want to check the stairs?
Let's check the doors first, I feel like, before we go downstairs. So
All right.
people don't walk out and come down behind us.
I will check out these doors, Chris.
Okay, give me a seek roll.
I'll do a detect a presence seek, like behind the
Yep.
doors kind of thing.
Doors do not appear to be trapped.
Excellent. Are they
Not my
locked?
hunt.
They are not locked either.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't look trapped, but you may want to stand back.
No sound of anything on the other side either, Truxton. Well, like just the outside sounds of like the wind moving through the grasses and stuff, but
Oh, this one goes straight on through to the other side.
Out and out? Yeah. Indeed it does.
yeah, that looks like the it looks like the rubbled remains of a lavatory.
Oh dear. The latrine of sadness.
Oh well. We take this land, we probably want to do some major renovations.
Other side.
This is there's a number of hooks in this room, heaps of ancient cloth, rotted cloaks, old robes. You can vaguely see the holy symbol of Caden Kalen kind of stitched onto things. But
Ooh, doesn't look like anybody's been here to do the laundry for a while.
but it does look like one of the hooks is hanging just slightly loose.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I will investigate this loose hook.
So yeah, as you like kind of look at it closely, it looks like it's still firmly attached, but it's just at a slightly weird angle. So at first glance, it looked like it was loose, but it's just at a slightly weird angle, but still firmly attached.
Does it pull down? Does it turn around?
When you pull down on it, it kind of like opens up a little passage, or like a little compartment behind it.
Ooh.
There's a brief moment of panic when there's like a clicking sound.
Yeah. They get ready to grab Snow Apple and haul her out of the room.
But there's a hollow space beyond it with 8 vials.
Ooh. Ooh.
Eee.
Professor, we have some liquid refreshment that we found.
Magic juice. Please tell what is.
Yeah, I'll grab those, and I mean it'll take me a second to go through all of them, but I'll look them over while we head downstairs, maybe, if that's what we're doing.
Not an immediate need, but you're our juice man, that's for sure.
Well, first step, check them for labels.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's true.
Just in case, off chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Pop the top, take a sniff. What does it smell like? As we're walking, easy peasy.
Give me one crafting roll for all 3.
Sure. You want to lend me your eyes here, Amaranthar?
You want an 8?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
The front doors, are they locked, barred or anything?
There is a space, so they can be barred from inside, but they are not.
Okay. Currently not locked then, as well?
Correct. There's no locking mechanism. There's just the
barring.
Just the barring.
Okay. I'm going to open the door so Gretch can come around.
It's true. Big old building. No room for garage.
Yeah.
Want a bunch of jerks.
You have to squeeze in through that charred hole we've made in the side of the building. I feel like it's still glowing around the edges. So many fireballs went through it.
There are 3 greater healing potions,
Cool.
Yeah, they
2 panacea potions,
Nice.
Oh, nice.
We like those, yeah.
do, yeah.
and 3 greater ghost charges.
Ooh,
Ghost charges.
I feel like I might like the sound of that. Flower already has a chart.
Ghost Charge. It's a spring-loaded metal canister. Contains a mixture of chemicals and salts. It's a +2 item bonus to attack. It is an alchemical bomb.
Oh, no.
3d8 vitality damage and 3 vitality splash damage. Harms only undead and creatures with void healing. The primary target becomes enfeebled 2 until the start of your next turn. They do
Oh.
affect incorporeal.
shit.
They're anti-undead bombs.
They are
Yeah.
anti-undead bombs.
I was gonna say,
Holy water ain't got shit on that.
sounds like Joran for me right there.
Yeah.
The greater healing potions are 68 plus 20.
Ooh,
Very nice.
And the panacea, you already had 2 already. So 2 more. So counteracts all attempts to counteract all curses, diseases, blinded, and deafened.
right.
Good to
Please
have if you
bring-
need them.
We used to bring the centaur girl around with one of those, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, they're good medicine. Yep.
All right. Do we still want to head downstairs? Are you still picking up magic, or was that it?
Still picking up some magic, yes.
All right.
We'll go. Yeah.
Actually, at this level, Amarantha, it would be if you take the stairway to the left.
Yeah, I'll kind of direct Snow the direction to go.
Damn, you're a magic like dowsing rod. That's awesome.
Okie dokie.
Can we open these doors? Oh no, it doesn't matter. We're gonna change maps anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. I have the doors open at any rate.
Snow will cautiously head down the stairs,
Mm-hmm. Same.
sneaking and looking and looking and sneaking.
Depending on what's on the bottom, Gretch will squeeze, if possible, later, but he'll come up last. Or down last. And those 6 ion stones are crazy.
Yeah, I wonder why Flower has so many.
Yeah. It's like all these marbles flying around,
You need more to get around that giant head of his.
right? Must be proportional to the size your token can get or something.
So this room, there's a desk engraved with the icon of a white cup, moldering tapestries that depict like various deeds of Caden Kaelin. There's a very, very old bloodstain on the floor in the south. And kind of against the far wall, there's a suit of leather armor that, like, at first you don't see it, and then you kind of take a second moment and glance, and yeah, it's like for the briefest of moment, it kind of fades out of existence as you're looking directly at it.
Interesting.
Well, what have we here?
Ghost plate, made with 100% real ghost.
Someone skinned a predator. And that's down by the bloodstain?
Yeah, it's kind of against the far wall.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And are we in a lit room or is this dim, dark light down here?
Somebody's
I've
got a
still
light
got-
spell, so it's lit.
I've still got my my compass light on.
Okay. I'm ask you to turn that off for a quick second.
Yeah, okay.
And just so dark vision can take over. Is there blood? Is the blood stain just on the ground? Is there blood like blood droplets anywhere on the walls? Because like my blood stands out to my vision because of my tattoo.
Yeah, there are some splatters on the wall.
Right. But it's not like a. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, just I mean, you guys have shed your fair share of blood. Like if somebody was attacked and like an artery or something was hit and the blood splatter hit the wall, it's that sort of thing.
Okay. That is not like a massacre of like 20 or 30 bodies has happened in this room. We just can't see it with the lights on.
No, no.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'll just add like a half a second later, I'll say, all done. Thanks. That's the only blood I can see in the room.
In that case, I'll reactivate my light.
I'll take a quick glance and see if I can identify this armor.
Hmm.
Just takes me 3 actions, so.
All right. So yeah, as you take a look, it's definitely leather armor. It does look to be fairly resilient, and it has runes attached to it. A rune attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd like to try to identify that rune.
Okay. That would be a crafting roll.
My guess is the don't look at me rune.
That is a greater invisibility rune.
Ooh.
Oh, that's great, right?
Jesus. Thinks it's no Mabel.
Well, it looks like there's another door up here by Flower. Do you want us to step out of the room, Snow Maple, so you can try it on?
It's only
Uh,
armor. She doesn't have to get naked,
yeah.
does she?
Yeah, no, I wear clothing under my armor.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Leather armor would be pretty bad.
You said there was a desk. Is it completely destroyed or?
The desk is through this room by Flower, and yeah, it is. It's not completely destroyed, but it's definitely seen the ravages of time.
Okay. Does it seem like there's internal spaces that could be explored within the desk, or is it not a feasible venture?
Yeah, you can, like when you poke at it, your finger kind of goes through the wood sort of thing. It's easy enough to search the desk. There's nothing there.
Right. Cool.
Was that the biggest magic or all the magic I can detect?
Yes.
I don't want to push her luck too much.
I'm gonna take a quick listen at this door because there's another door on the other side, right? Or are these doors like sort of hanging open? We've seen through them already, kind of thing.
They're still relatively intact, but they're definitely very rotted.
Okay. I'm only asking because you mentioned the desk, and the desk was behind that other door. So.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, beyond that, there's just a room. It looks like this may have been like somebody's private quarters at one point.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. The prior of the abbey. Gotcha. Well, I'm satisfied. I don't think there's any
Yeah.
way out of here, is there? Other way out of here? Nope.
I
Doesn't look
mean,
like to me.
probably just the stairs we came down.
Just as a note, you guys haven't taken the armor yet.
Oh, sure.
Oh, okay. I'll go pick it up. I thought the professor
Right.
had to pick it up too.
Nope. Professor's just kind of looking at it, going like, "Huh."
Just eyeballing it.
Traxton, as you step forward, give
one
me a fortitude save.
Oh,
Well, I mean, in that case, better you than me.
I was about
That's
to say,
entrapment.
you're just about to say, a good thing I spoke up.
I mean, I would have. I totally would have.
Oh, I know you would have, but my fortitude is better than yours. I feel like I have some sort of.
You're unlooted. Ooh.
I feel like I have a fortitude thing there somewhere.
37 is a failure.
Oh,
Oh my god! Really?
Let's hero point that one. I feel like we might as well try it. Oh, even less. Excellent.
Yeah, 35 is still a failure.
Perfect. It's definitely not a crit fail. So.
It is not a crit fail. So
Oh, 59 skull damage to my throat.
So yeah, as Traxon steps forward, this spectral sickle manifests and slashes across his throat. You see this eerie white scar manifest across his neck. Takes a bunch of void damage and is drained 1.
Excellent.
Oof.
Initiative question mark?
Nope.
Or is it some sort of hazard?
No, it's just a single
Thing
thing.
that- Oh, the fortunate event that just happens to my neck. Excellent.
Yep. But you didn't take double damage.
No, wasn't
Good.
double.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let's get that armor.
Okay.
Might as well. I'm already here.
Yeah, I mean, you've already paid the price.
The iron price, yep.
But yes, it was like a ghostly sickle just manifested and slashed right across Traxon's throat as he stepped closer to the bloodstain.
Does it do that every time someone touches it, or just the one time?
Come down here and find out.
Sure. I mean,
I'm here. It's not happening again, so
oh, good. I'll take your word for it.
I can't tell you anything else about it. Honestly, I feel like I wouldn't be able to really speak for a few moments. I just sort of grab the armor, turn around, and like drop it somewhere next to somebody. Hold my throat.
Do you need some medical attention?
It's not pleasant.
Oh, Snow Maple stepping forward.
Yeah, sure.
Gave me a fortitude save.
I wait. I said I came back. I didn't move my character yet, but I
okay.
came back out of that space.
Excellent. Good.
Came back out of the space, dropped the armor there.
Okay.
Probably went to there and like leaned up against a wall or something.
All
Sorry.
right.
That the sound effects was partly because I was drinking too, so I wasn't
Okay.
able to move.
No worries.
Yeah.
But yes, for the professor, you would probably fairly easily recognize that whatever evil caused that bloodstain left a residue.
Yeah, while Snow patches up Traxton, I'll use psychometric reading to see if I can get a glimpse into when that was, what happened originally, just out of curiosity.
Are you touching the bloodstain?
Oh,
I'm not gonna get that close. I'll like make note of where Traxton was, and make sure not to go closer than that.
Okay.
I feel like you'd come over and touch my throat.
Working on it.
No, not you. I mean, Professor, to get a reading. Oh,
Well, I know what happened to your throat.
god damn.
72 of the hit points.
Oh, all good.
So Professor, you kind of like, both Snow Maple's patching up Traxton. You kind of like put your hands on, and I mean that throat wound is fairly fresh. And you can see somebody looks like dressed in the robes of Caden Kalen, probably like an abbot, like a higher rank. Basically just kind of going about their business down here in their quarters, and this little vaguely familiar looking halfling, significantly less translucent than the last time you saw him. Looks like the gardener that you encountered downstairs, and he's got like this wicked looking sickle, and you hear, she's mine, she'll never be yours, and then like a snicker snack sort of thing.
Man, that guy is kind of a shit, isn't he?
Yeah, he kind of sucks.
Yeah.
What do I gotta do? Get rid of that guy.
I could put him to work.
God damn.
He's gone. Pharasma took him.
Murdered him again.
Oh, he's gone, but that doesn't mean we can't bring him back.
So, what do we think?
Bring him back,
Really?
kill him again.
Is there any cleaner, like some bleach we can dump on this bloodstain, or?
I mean, I don't know if people are really going to be back here.
Yeah, that's fair.
We can staple a notice to the basement door, say caution, slight throat slitting trap.
Yeah.
Avoid bloodstain. Yeah.
I mean, we're ready to go, right?
There's another door right here, isn't there?
Sooner the better.
There is. No, there's just the stairs that go up. There was the other set of stairs across from these ones that went down as well.
Oh, I see now. Okay, that's the door we came out of.
Yeah, but this is the side that Amaranth detected the magic on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay.
As everybody's getting ready to head up the stairs, I will ignite the bloodstain with magic.
Okay.
That should take care of it.
Professor would be skeptical that that'll take care of it, but you know.
And a fire starter, apparently.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I have a
Stay away from the burn.
I have a spell too.
Is it actually called Ignite?
Yeah.
Cool.
Take a mission.
But yes, and Amaranth, when you get back upstairs, you don't detect any other magic.
All right, let's gather up. I am in desperate need of a rest.
All right. I'm ready to head back unless we want to check out the little tower.
Is it a tower? I thought it was like a shed.
It's a bell tower.
Oh, it's a bell tower.
Yep.
Bells are pretty expensive. I'm just saying. If we can somehow take a bell with us.
Take a look. I'll wait here. I can't take the bell, though.
I mean,
Just
a bell would be cool, but we don't need it.
Oh, no. Definitely not needed.
All right. We'll check it out. Just real quick here.
So yeah, it is partially collapsed. There's a trio of fallen iron bells laying kind of amid the broken beams of the floor. But as you open the door, you do hear what sounds like bells ringing from a distance away.
Does it sound like it would be the sound that these bells would make? Or just other bells?
You hear bells.
Okay. I'm just wondering if it's like the scope of a handbell or like
No, similar to like a church bell or a bell tower bell.
so similar to the sound that these bells would make.
Yep.
The ones that have fallen in. Okay.
Could I make a perception or something to try to determine if there's 3 separate bells we're hearing at this time? I obviously don't know what these ones would sound like, but...
Yeah, it's definitely 3 separate bells.
Okay. I'm smelling haunting shenanigans, possibly.
Could be, yeah.
Well, and it's all collapsed all the way down. Like the bells are on the ground, right?
The bells are here on the ground and broken.
Right.
So vaguely spooky, but nothing tangible.
Yeah. I feel like
Place needs a priest.
Yeah, I feel like we open the door, see all the wreckage, hear the bells, and there's like a brief hairs in the back of neck stand up situation.
No monsters, check. No treasure, check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at Snow Maple, start to close the door, check? Is the question? Okay,
no, I think it's good.
Excellent. We close the door. We go back to gathering up. getting the hell out of here. Hopefully never to return again. Who's got the barrel? Flower? We have our water friend in a barrel,
Well,
right?
I feel like we have to take a brief detour and go back and get her. Because we kind of left her there.
Oh, sure, yeah, but
Well, we came to sort these guys out.
yeah, when we obtain transportation configuration, like one of us needs to, or she needs to be close by anyway.
Yeah.
There you go. I added the leather armor to the party stash.
Okay. How big is this barrel that we have her in, Chris? Is it like a travel keg size or a full-on water barrel size?
It's like a full-on water barrel sized.
Ooh, yeah, that's a job for Flower.
Mm.
I got this.
Yeah,
Excellent.
again, I can't take the barrel. She has to go on the clock. I know she doesn't want to, but
Oh, really?
I can come back for a barrel tomorrow.
Is it a mass thing or?
There's
Okay,
four targets, roughly the size of a person.
gotcha.
So creatures or objects.
All
And
right.
since there's four of you,
I mean, we'll ask her nicely.
sure.
Can't fit a barrel in the bag of holding, can you?
No, it's too big around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to be able to fit in the opening usually.
Yeah, I was just wondering what the aperture size was on bags in this setting.
Usually backpack size, so 1 or 2 feet.
Right. Same time, it is magic, though. Could be like Plastaman.
Instead of a barrel, would you be able to squeeze down into like a cask, like a smaller cask?
It wouldn't be comfortable.
Because that's what I've been carrying. Like that's
All the time,
I
everywhere.
have one, and it's originally filled with alcohol, but like we can dump that.
How
Or
long?
we could use the purpose-built item to hold a Dyrad
Yeah.
for the 10 minutes it'll take to get home.
I can
Well-
understand why she wouldn't want to go back in there. That's all.
I could also understand why.
Well, she'll look at Flower and she'll say, "Just promise you'll let me out of the clock when we get to where we're going." And I need Flower to give me a willpower save.
Oh, damn! I'm so good at those. You have no idea, and that's just such a good roll for me at all times.
You're going to go to hell for lying like that.
Hey, you
I
do have
mean,
high on stuff.
if that's what
Ooh.
it takes for her to feel better about it, then whatever.
So it is a failure. So, yeah, it's suggestion. It only lasts for a minute or until the suggestion becomes self-destructive, whichever comes first.
Yeah.
But
that was the plan to begin with.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's enough. She doesn't fully trust you. But once Flower gives her the nod, she agrees.
Well, I imagine you don't want to be let out in front of King Iravetti, so we'll get you once we get you back to where we can put you in some water. We'll let you out.
That'd be fine.
That is the original plan anyway. You're good. We're good here.
Okay, thank you.
I imagine we have a couple barrels of like water rations on the airship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It put you in a bigger container if you once we get to the ship.
That's action number 1 once we get back for Traxton, anyway.
A cask is easier to carry, and I've been carrying that since we left home. So the personal supply.
But yeah,
sorry.
So yeah, she will basically manifest and then cast elemental form on herself and flow back into the clock.
Good choice. Come out loaded off her tits if she went in the cask.
Yeah. just off the feel, like the resident, like the residual
Yep.
alone, flower
Would
drinks
soak
like
into the wood. Yeah. Yeah.
it's like
Exactly.
75% that, or something like that. The flower has.
Mhm. All right. Yeah. I'll get Gratch to mosey away into the woods
Okay.
as per the Beastmaster ability and bring
Yeah.
him back later.
Yeah. He'll start.
I don't have.
He'll start running.
Yeah. I don't have the wand anymore. Or the charge is gone off the wand. So
All right.
All right, teleport.
Where are you teleporting to?
I think we're going back to the grounds, aren't you guys?
probably not. Can you get us into the hold of the ship,
No.
the airship? You can't do specifics like that.
No, well, no, teleport is not that accurate.
Oh, balls.
Can we aim for the airship in general?
Somewhere outside of the ground so we could just come back like we were on a little tour or walk or something?
Sure, yeah. So we're going to arrive roughly 1% within 1% of the distance of how far we travel. So we travel 100 miles, we'll be 10 miles, give or take.
No, it's 1%.
Or 1 mile, sorry.
1 mile, yeah. Yeah, that's no distance for us. Yeah, sure.
It isn't, but if we aim for an airship hold, we're not going to hit it.
Yeah, that's what I'm just. Well, that was just a question. Like, if you can pinpoint like that, that would be
Within
that would be
walking
ideal, right? But
If it were close, yes, but not
Yeah.
at this distance.
gotcha. Okay, interesting. Further away,
Someday
less
we'll
accurate.
build a teleportation circle in it, and then
Interesting.
it'll be accurate.
Teleport is farther away, the less accurate you are.
Yeah, it's the further you go, the less accurate it is.
Yeah. Interesting. The theme there. Cool.
But I can get us close to the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Just in case things go poorly, I am gonna swap out armor.
Okay.
Before we head back.
So yeah, it is. I put it in the thing there. Professor can identify you soon enough. It is +2 resilient, greater invisibility armor.
Yeah, this is pretty neat.
So what does that do? Does it actually give you greater invisibility as a spell?
3
No.
charges of regular invisibility
Oh, nice.
per day.
Very nice. And +2 armor.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I will put my armor in the group bag, so you guys can sell it if you want.
And invisibility is 10 minutes, so
You give me your armor, I'll put it in the bag for you.
Yeah.
I also saw, notably, the invisibility only takes 1 action,
Oof,
and it's activated with a thought.
that's disgusting.
Yeah, it doesn't have manipulate or anything.
Ugh.
oh,
Maybe
that's
what-
really good. Good catch. But yes, I will teleport us back to the fairgrounds, more or less.
What level rune is that? Just out of curiosity.
10th.
Oh, okay.
$1,000 gold.
Groovy. I was gonna say Snow Maple getting all the crazy runes for our level, but that one's under us, which is interesting.
It's still pretty amazing. But
Oh, it's bloody awesome. That's why I was wondering
Yep.
what level it was.
And an important thing in Pathfinder 2 is invisibility drops if you take a hostile action.
Right.
So yeah, so you can still cast spells, you can still pick locks, you can still do all that stuff. You can interact with things. It's specifically if you take a hostile action.
And is
Yeah.
that broadly defined as like an action that results in possible harm to someone or something?
Yeah, I mean, like there was a debate on Reddit. It's like if I'm invisible and I like have a summoned creature and then I sustain the spell to have the creature attack, is that hostile? And my answer is yes.
Of course it is.
Why would it not be?
I think Ghost Medic is pretty on brand though.
Yeah.
So if you're in a place and you shoot something else to fall into something else to go to something else to hit somebody, is that a hostile action?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna leave this bomb over here, and if anybody trips over it, that's on them.
So, as a less facetious example. What if Maple attempts to perform medicine and critically fails, thus damaging the creature?
That is not hostile.
No.
Okay.
It's the intent.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
The
fair.
intention of
Accidental
hostile.
harm.
Intention of hostile harming something. Yeah. Executing an action with the intention of harming something. Yeah. Excellent.
All right, we teleport.
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right, and yeah, you guys get back. It's like supper time when you get back.
Mhm.
Ah, delightful.
Smells from the promenade.
The you know all the meat on stick places are got their grills all fired up. The smell of searing meat and vegetables and spices is in the air. From the looks of it, it looks like most of the people here at the festival have been drinking since this morning.
Mhm.
Ah, beautiful.
There's a lot of just loud drunken people everywhere.
Gotcha.
Do we
Oh.
do we arrive on target, or are we miles away, or?
No, you are like 0.7 miles away, something like that.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll head back. I think our first order of business is to make our new companion more comfortable.
Right.
So if we can find her a place to be comfortable in the airship.
A barrel. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unless we can get like a small pool or something for her. Hard to say.
I don't think that's a smart idea at the moment. When we get home, we can
Yeah,
find her a good place to stay. But
that's fair.
Oh,
No, I just meant like a small like pool.
well, there is a pool right outside where we're landed, but outside I don't think is smart.
Yeah, not like an outdoor pool, but an indoor.
Yeah.
A
That's
we
very large bucket.
not something I can do.
have, I think, yeah, we do have a decanter of endless water,
We do.
Excellent.
and it's not terribly large on the outside, but it is infinitely full of water.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Pathfinder
Oh,
stuff, so
if she can go into it, you mean?
wouldn't
Yeah,
want her
I'm
to get
wondering if
wouldn't want her to get stuck in the plane of water or something weird.
Oh,
that's fair.
But it does mean you can fairly easily cobble together a bathtub or something on the airship, and then fill it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something so she can stretch out a bit.
and keep it fresh pretty easily too.
I mean, there's a hold in the ship. We can just fill up the bottom a bit.
It's true.
Well,
Hmm.
we don't want to leave the crew no space. So
What, in the cargo hold?
well, I don't know.
I'm sure we can arrange something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
We'll get out the plastic sheets and we'll just line the inside of the boat. Turn on the hose.
Or yeah, you can get her set up easily. It takes a couple hours to get things set up, but
Excellent. I think the second order of business is to go to the market and talk to the various food and booze vendors and get ourselves a catered feast for the joust.
What, us personally, you mean?
No, for our box.
Oh yeah, for okay, yeah,
Yeah,
for us, you mean?
we're
Oh.
we're gonna order in.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. I thought you were feeding everybody there. It's like, wait a second.
all right, let's call it 100 gold, but that includes the box rental and an extravagant feast.
I'll throw in on that one too.
All right.
Pretty sure I had money.
But yeah, that's under the assumption that you want this to be like really like above and beyond to like rub everybody's noses in it.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We want to go full asshole mode. I feel like I'm no social expert, so I will defer to those individuals. But
I want there to be enough food and booze to keep Flower happy, and then some. Yeah.
we
How deep's your pocket?
we have Flower, and we also have a cave bear too. So I feel like
Yeah.
it needs to be pretty crazy.
I reducted it from mine, so if anybody else is kicking in, let me know, and I'll add some gold back.
I'm pretty poor, so I'd love if you could cover me.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll give you 25 for my share.
All right, sounds good.
No, like there are merchants here too. Like if you guys wanted to, for example, sell the like Snow Maple's armor here, you could get the cash for that easily. You probably don't want to sell the Pataxian Warden plate that you have.
No, not here.
No, we'll tuck that away in the airship.
Or the weapons either.
I mean, we're going to be home in like 8 hours. So
Oh yeah.
we could sell stuff there where it's nice and safe.
Yeah. We're not in a rush for anything like that. How much is left? Sorry, Amaranth R through 125. What is it, 75 left?
Yeah, I put in 100. You know,
Yeah.
if you want to kick anything back, let me know.
Yeah. Mechanically, what is half of that? I'll just do half of what's left.
37 ish.
37 and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, so 37 and what is that, like 5 silver?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys make the arrangements to like get your booth all set up and like an extravagant feast, like the sort of thing with like an entire roast goat and a small flock of roasted chickens and like all of the things.
Excellent.
Yeah.
If I can, there's merchants here.
There are merchants here.
I'd like to stop by a fried food merchant and see if I can purchase a formula for Delve Scale. Delve Scale is a alchemical fried snack made out of bullet hide. So it's like pork rinds.
Ooh.
Out of boulets?
Yep.
Yeah, out of fillets.
Oh my god. I want to try some of that.
Yeah, it's a level 10 item, so whatever the price for a level 10 formula is.
Yeah, 50 gold.
Yep.
I feel like this is definitely the kind of place where you can get deep fried turkey leg wrapped in bacon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So for 1 minute after eating it, you gain a burrow speed of 15 feet and a +2 item bonus to athletics checks for high jump or long jump.
A burrow speed, eh? Interesting.
And an interesting note for things like for Flower's sudden charge, for example, sudden charge specifies if you have a burrow speed or a fly speed or a climb speed, you can use those when you sudden charge. So Flower can like burrow 30 feet under the ground and then pop up like Bugs Bunny.
Right.
With this, yes.
Sudden burrow.
Right. If I had that, I could climb 10 feet, jump off, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You can't mix them though.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't mix them.
You can't mix your movement rates,
Yeah.
but like sudden charge.
If you had the burrow, you could charge with burrow then.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So activating any movement type is an action.
Yeah.
So flying is an action, burrowing is an action, walking is an action.
Yeah.
That came up in one of the other games.
Yep.
Yeah. And certain movements is burrowing. You need to use an action every turn to keep digging, like flying or something, or no?
I'd have to check.
Okay.
I think that's unique to flying.
Unique to
Yeah.
flying. Gotcha. I'll be flying.
No, swimming also is the same thing.
Yeah.
Swimming is? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, you have to spend an action to stay afloat.
Gotcha.
All right. Snack arrangements have been made. Professor figures out how to deep fry belay foreclaws.
Mhm.
It is an alchemical consumable, so you can actually do it with your daily prep, which is awesome.
Yeah.
In Tony's game, my potions and stuff are all nasty because I'm a witch. Like my healing potions are slightly coagulated, that sort of thing.
Ugh.
Yeah.
The old
Creepy
Slim
witch.
Belly.
Yeah.
If you don't want to get healed, don't get damaged.
The mystery ingredient.
No,
If you get hurt, you got to drink this. So,
yeah. No, there's no mystery, Nick. He tells everybody what's in them.
Soylent Green is made out of people.
Chris, is our time correct on your clock there? 7:19 or whatever.
Yeah, it's close enough. You've got it's going to take some time to arrange the feast and everything, but ballpark-ish. You've got about 5 hours to the joust.
Certainly not 8, though. Okay.
Certainly not 8. I mean,
So,
you don't have to go to the joust.
well, yeah, we're going to go to the joust. I just want to warn everybody that without spell prep, Amaranth there is going to be somewhat limited, right?
Sure. I mean, ideally, there shouldn't be trouble.
Ideally.
Yeah. But didn't you say before you were stacked for a social encounter? Aren't you still stacked for a social encounter?
I've been using a lot of magic, so
Oh.
I have some, but not much.
Do you swippy swappy stuff?
Sorry?
I'm not understanding kind of how it works. Can you switch out stuff? Because you said you had a bunch of non-combat-y type stuff.
Oh, I'm a flexible caster, so my
Oh,
magic
so
works different.
okay, so you were essentially okay.
I can use. I get a bunch of spell ranks, and I can use whatever spells I have prepared in whatever rank I want.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, he's kind of like a 5e caster.
gotcha.
He doesn't have to for example, he doesn't have to take like arcane blast at like rank 2 and at rank 3 to have them. He can just cast it at rank 3 as long as he's got the slot for it.
Hmm.
The downside is he has significantly less slots than a normal wizard.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm down to 1/5 and first and second.
Okay.
Cool. Well, yeah, like I said, like Don said, I don't think it's going to be an issue, but good to know. I got no spells left, but I only got one per level anyway.
I
So
think our fireballs will be recharged by then.
Yep.
I will buy some arrows on here, I guess.
Sure.
the
Arrows are cheap.
the item fireballs. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You can hang on to that if you want, Professor.
Actually, yeah, maybe I will. Just to have it in my pocket.
Spread them out.
Just to double check, the invisibility armor was also +2, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. If you want, Snow, on the return trip tomorrow, I can put your shadow rune back on that set if you want.
No, it's okay. I don't need it.
Okay.
I'm currently getting a stealth bonus from the Cloak of the Bat.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So we'll just I just need to go and turn my stew down slightly, so it'll only be like a minute or so. So
Sure.
not an actual bio break, and then we'll get to the joust and the rest of the evening stuff.
Sounds good. Be right back.
All right, that was quick. So yes, is anybody else doing anything until the joust starts, or just kind of kicking back and relaxing?
Getting drinking, getting rowdy.
All right.
I'd like to find Lindsay, just to ask about how the day's been going.
Oh, the day's been going great. So many drunk people, so many stories. So I never thought I'd say, but I think I'm almost like storied out, maybe, but not quite. I told everybody how awesome you guys are, though. And I sold some books, and yeah.
Anybody have any worthwhile stories?
No, there's apparently like a really big wyvern that lives in the mountains near here that they call the King Eater.
Oh, yeah, I think we heard about that guy.
Yeah. That girl, she's a girl.
Oh, that girl then. My apologies. I
What
wonder,
was the dragon?
I wonder if Traxton's able to, I don't know, sway her maybe.
I don't know. She'd probably eat him. Well, wait, maybe not. He's not a king. I mean, she's not called the Ranger Eater.
It'd be pretty cool if maybe we could, have that to protect or keep. It's not like we necessarily have a king per se.
Well, maybe. I mean,
Or maybe wyverns don't understand semantics.
probably not. They're not real smart. She might not care.
I fear she might not care.
But yeah, it says that her poison is strong enough to drop like a full-grown, like big dinosaur. I wasn't sure what a dinosaur was, but then somebody else told me, and apparently it's a really big lizard.
Oh yeah, I could have shown you a dinosaur.
So apparently her poison is strong enough to kill a dinosaur.
That sucks. I'll be careful if I head in the area.
It's a good idea.
What's the odds of a giant named Wyvern being in the area and Iravetti weaponizing Wyverns?
Well, he is a king, and it's called the King Eater.
Might have a tough time with him, though.
Maybe. I don't know. Be fascinating. I mean, if Iravetti could bargain with it or control it somehow, then obviously Traxton could. I mean, Traxton's better than the king is.
Do you know anything about this Wyvern? What did they say about it?
That she's really old.
Hmm.
Give me 1 sec here.
All right, I'm back.
I was curious if Iravetti fed her a town, would that get her on side?
What's that now?
I don't know, there's a giant Wyvern that's a few eons old or something.
Yeah, she's really old. She's called the Migonosh Ushad in the barbarian language. She usually sleeps most of her time, apparently, because she's so old.
Reptiles are
Old
like,
is relative.
Oh, okay. She's old for a wyvern. I don't know how old wyverns live.
more biology dependent, really.
I thought it was like a whole group of wyverns. Or is she just the like matriarch of the wyvern brood?
Queen.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, she lives in the mountains. Oh, and unlike other wyverns, she can like breathe her poison out.
Doesn't it normally come out the other end?
Oh, she's got a stinger too.
Oh, interesting. Multi-directional poison emanations.
Strong enough to kill a dinosaur.
Right.
Were
You
we,
mentioned that.
just as an aside, were we able to get a message to Valerie with the army locations?
No, you haven't yet.
Since it's dark now, I will take one of the bird feather tokens from the bag of holding.
Mhm.
And I will give it a message with enemy coordinates and send it to Valerie in Tasselford.
Those
Okay.
feather tokens have been coming in handy lately.
Haven't they?
Yeah, I decided to read them to see what they do.
Hold on to
and
those. Yeah, we've used a
seem pretty sweet.
we've used boats and holly bushes and trees and shit
Yeah.
already.
The fun thing in Pathfinder is a lot of the feather tokens you can actually turn into arrows.
Oh,
So you could be like, we need a ladder over by that wall. Throop.
you mean we could shoot a tree into somebody?
Well, you can shoot a tree into a space, and then there's a tree there.
Oh, okay. I got excited for a moment.
So the feather token will turn into a little bird and convey the message.
It'd be kind of fun to throw into a hallway behind you as you're if you're running away.
Depending on the situation, I feel like it'd feel like abuse to Traxton if you threw a tree into like a castle ruin or something.
Well, I'll make sure Traxon's in front of me then.
Yeah,
If somebody's
like-
drowning, we can shoot a boat to them.
he's like, no, poor tree. I think we only had one boat. We already used it, I think.
Gotta restock our boats.
Yeah.
I think we had 2 boats and we still have 1.
Oh, did we? Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Excellent news.
1 tree, 1 boat, 3 holly bushes.
Do we have
and
any
now 2
fans?
birds. No, we used the fan on the
Oh, right.
on the spores.
Yes.
That was a good usage. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a good move.
Yeah. Lindsay is taking copious notes. Since she wasn't with you for those adventures.
And you did this, and yeah,
Oh, and there were giant poison trees, and then you used a fan. Oh,
it was like last week. Yeah.
the fans are going to love this. Fans.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget the tentacle spiders and the
Ooh, tentacle spiders.
yeah. It's not as fun as it sounds.
Oh, and the ghost halfling.
And a ghost halfling. You guys had the best adventures when I'm not there.
Maybe wait a little while to release that story though. Maybe a week or two.
Well, I mean,
Nothing immediate. You know what I'm saying?
I've
Save
got
it for the special edition.
to write it, and then I've got to illustrate it, and then I've got to proofread it, then I've got to edit, and then there's layout.
Yeah.
Fair. We just don't want word getting out too fast, you know.
I mean, I appreciate how effective you think I am, but it takes time still.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You do your own illustrations?
Yeah.
Well, we want to fully support our animators.
Absolutely. I'm just thinking about word of mouth getting around.
I
Or
won't.
maybe it's just overcautious on my part. That's all.
I won't tell anybody.
Let's not use any specifics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yes, as the evening goes on, the people start to drunkenly stagger towards the jousting area. Many of the festival goers are drunk. Many of the people taking part in the joust are drunk.
We have 5 hours between now and the joust?
Yep.
Okay. I'd like to spend a bit of a time with Evandra in the hold, or wherever we've set her up in the pool, and just explain the situation about where she's going and possible friends she might be able to make, aka the Fae I'm already friends with in our kingdom, that kind of stuff. So
That sounds lovely. I haven't had company in a long, long time.
tell her about all our waterways.
Well, I'll make sure that nobody's already claiming them.
Indeed.
But
I'd love to get your input on some things. And I specifically mentioned to her a while ago we came across there was another island in the middle of a lake somewhere down from our main lake that we went past. That was a mystery. Like Traxton's interested in that, so he mentions that kind of thing. Like I'd like your input on that if you could find out what's happening, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah, I can talk to some of the local spirits and stuff. And once I find a place to call home, I'll definitely invite all of you.
Excellent. I'll put you into my yearly rotations through the kingdom.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I mean,
Yeah, I feel like that's something we definitely do. Like we definitely take a tour. I don't know about how often, but at the very least yearly.
Oh yeah, Traxton's got places he goes during different times of the year for sure.
Traxton has a routine.
Yep, one end to the other and back again.
So the jousting gets underway.
Mhm.
The first round is over fairly quickly. It's between the champion from Patox. His name I need to look up.
I've got a quick question. The riding drake that I have as a companion, is it a fairly impressive example of its species?
I would say so. I mean, it's
Right.
like mature, nimble, etc.
Right, yeah, because I was just about to ask, like the development feats that I designate to these things make them sort of a little bit of a cut above sort of thing, right?
Yep.
Excellent. I'd like to ride in on. I'll get Gratch is sort of like cosmetically and not mechanically. He's there, but he's just in the background. If that's
Okay.
all right. Just
He's-
eating
Yep.
Yeah,
the box, that kind of thing.
we could keep him in the box with us.
Yeah, but I'd like to ride in
He'll enjoy the snacks.
on Goose, but not participate in the joust just to show off that like we sort of can, but we're not.
Gotcha. Just to rub noses in a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right. So there are 3 separate bouts in the first stage. The Pataxian champion, Villamor Koth, that's the guy that in the archery, he's taken part in all of the things, and you guys have beat him
Right.
Twice now.
He was trying to defeat Dex with strength.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So he like kind of mounts on his horse. He's fighting this this human from Avon. Just as the joust is about to get away, the guy from Avon vomits noisily and falls out of his horse, blackout drunk. Surprisingly, the crowd cheers enormously at this.
Yeah. I feel like that's a moment to cheer.
Part of it, yeah.
And the second boat is from Daggermark and Gralton. The champion from Daggermark is the one that comes ahead, unseating Sir Paulson from his horse. The third boat is cancelled, actually, because you guys are not taking part, and Damanjot was disqualified in the archery.
Yes, he was.
Oh, and it works out then.
Mhm.
Lovely.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about a bye.
Do we have anybody where we want to root for too? Do we want to like be cheering? Especially
I was
loudly?
silently kind of rooting for Daggermark. You know,
Right.
they were all right.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's been a minute. That was the guy who was flame infused, right? Or is that not the right? Am I not thinking the right one?
might have been.
Okay.
They were the
We had them in the airship.
they were
Yeah.
interested in the airship.
Yeah. The what's her face was a flower groupie. His second in command, like a flower.
Specifically not
No,
Flower, but
she was.
Laurel.
That was the group from Timon.
Oh, I'm getting them all mixed up now.
Yeah,
Okay.
Daggermark was the guy that seemed to be in charge, but there was a lady with him, and she was actually in charge.
Oh, okay.
The sneaky ones, the
With
color.
all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
with all the
guild.
gear on her. When I say gear, I mean assassination gear, wasn't it?
She was the one that invited us to the Outlaw Council. So that's
The criminals.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
otherwise known as Snow Maple's people.
Right. I was just about to say, cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. I just wonder if we should throw up the cheers when someone comes up or not, just to throw more salt around. You know what I mean?
I feel like Snow Maple's cheering for everyone politely,
Okay.
and she's not getting ridiculously drunk. She's just sort of sipping, sampling.
Flower's
You know.
at a point where like just
Oh, yeah,
any
same.
kind of violence happens in the joust, he cheers. Like just for any like for both. Like
Hmm.
it just yeah, violence.
Yeah. Rest of us are cheering when you should be cheering, and Flowers just cheering on when people get punched.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, a fight erupted in the stand next door. Yeah.
And you guys do notice, since you guys are watching, there is basically like one round of prep before the joust gets underway, so that people can do whatever it is they need to do to get ready. Magic is seemingly allowed. You can cast it. You can't cast magic on your opponent, but you can certainly enhance yourself. Round 2 goes very much like Koth actually gets into round 2. His opponent actually fights, and he unseats his opponent with a tremendous amount of force. The sort of thing where the guy hovers in the air for a good second or so as the horse continues to move before he plummets to the ground.
Physics catches up with him.
Yeah. And then the third in the third round, it does come down to Daggermark versus Patax. And you can tell like there's like some oohs and ahs in the audience. Like there's like a fair amount of rivalry here. But Koth is introduced as the reigning jousting champion. So Patax has won this event multiple times.
Okay.
And since you guys are fairly keen-eyed, you do notice like just beforehand, he drinks a potion, and you can see his skin take on kind of a darker, more bark-like tone.
Ah.
And the warden who is helping him up onto his horse, Amarantha, you would notice he, not subtly, but you can identify the spell easy enough, casts haste on him.
Okay.
He's getting buffed way up.
So he does get buffed way off, to the point where Daggermark doesn't really stand a chance. There is a brief moment, like after the Daggermark champion, Chantal gets unseated, that it looks like Koth is about to leap off his horse and like just beat her to death. Like Flower, you know that look. That's the look of somebody that's about to enter into a rage.
Oh yeah.
And then he kind of looks up, and you can see Iravati very subtly like shakes his head, and he backs away from his rage.
Flower's thinking in his head like, I want to hit this guy.
Yeah.
I want to see what he's made of.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no doubt at all that he probably would have like beaten her to death if Iravati had given the nod.
Mm.
Lovely chaps.
Yeah. But at the end of the joust, and as people are taken from the field, Iravati kind of walks to the center, flanked by his guards. Master of Ceremonies with him. He's like, oh. Well, at the end of the joust, that brings us to the end of the festivities. And despite not taking part in the joust, and there are some boos, it seems like our newest competitors, newest neighbors from the Beacon Marches, are victorious, having secured victories in every event in which they participated. Those of you who are like master or better in perception notice like it. He kind of like forces those words.
Mm-hmm. Spitting them, sort of thing.
And as he says so, a couple more warders come in, and they're carrying like this large iron-bound chest. It's like, if the representatives from the Beacon Marches would care to step forth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, as you step forward, he opens up the chest, and inside there are thousands of gold pieces. And one of the warders kind of passes down like a procession, like from person to person, this lovely looking wand on a blue silk pillow sort of thing. Kind of gets passed from person to person to person to person until it gets to the master of ceremonies, who then bows and hands it to Irovetti, and Irovetti turns to hand it to you. So who is taking the wand?
Well,
was
it's going
fun.
along its possession. I will conceal spell, read aura on that thing just to
Okay.
see if
Yeah.
there's anything, any shenanigans going on.
No, it is definitely magical.
It was a wand of what?
Wand of Magnificent Mansion.
Well, as the de facto magister of the Beacon Marches, I will bow to Irovetti, shake his hand, and take the wand.
Not too low.
Do you give him a full bow, or just the bare minimum necessary bow?
No, I give him the full bow. I'll give him the respect he's earned.
Okay. Perfect. He does smile at that, and he passes over the wand, and kind of turns to the crowd and says, let's hear a round of cheers for our champions, and perhaps we'll see them again next year. And then the crowd kind of erupts into cheers and shouting. There's a particularly loud female halfling voice that you can hear over the crowd. Because Lindsay cast Bullhorn. But yes,
Of course she did.
When we know well, yeah.
Yeah. But the crowd, the crowd truly enjoys the spectacle you guys put on. And everybody, with few exceptions, seems genuinely excited and happy to kind of welcome you to the broader Stolen Kingdoms community, as it were.
We seem to be a welcome addition to the landscape.
Yes.
Excellent. At least to the ones that matter. All right.
Give me 1 second. I will add your loot.
Oh boy.
So yes, there are 8,000 gold pieces.
Woo.
Yummy.
And I'll add the wand once I figure out what Magnificent Mansion was renamed to.
Resplendent Mansion, I think.
What the
Oh no, sorry, Planar Palace.
Magnificent Mansion becomes really, really, really cool house.
Definitely an upgrade from the yurt.
Yeah, an extra dimensional demiplane. Once inside, you can shut the entrance, making it visible. It can have any floor plan you imagine, provided it fits within a space 40 feet wide, 40 feet deep, and 30 feet tall. Effects from outside fail to penetrate it, except for interplanar teleport. Up to 24 servants attend anyone. Stocked with enough food to serve a 9-course banquet to 150 people.
Jesus.
That's a lot of food.
That is a lot of food. Almost enough for Gretchen Flower is good.
Almost.
Yep, almost. The rest of us will be on rations, but they'll be fine.
Oof. Level 15 item.
Oh, and you can change the floor plan every time you cast it.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Piss off the caster, your room gets smaller and smaller every time.
Yeah. Hey, whose idea was it to give me a 5x5 room?
Yeah. Why is Traxton in a closet now? What's happening?
We're using it for like a week, and then one night, all of the furniture in your room is shifted 2 inches.
It's like the Jamiroquai virtual insanity in there one night when you wake up. You're like, what the hell?
All right.
Yeah.
But that does bring the Rushlight Festival to a close.
Hmm.
You guys are, of course, free to do whatever you like. Or if you want, it is like, 2 o'clock in the morning by the time the jousting and everything is over.
Right.
Well, I think it's just fair that the highest echelon 150 people to be treated to a 9-course banquet.
Gotcha.
Everybody's coming?
The top 150 people.
Right.
Do
All
you,
of them? We're not inviting anybody, like not inviting Iravetti or anything?
No, of course I'll invite Iravetti.
Okay.
It would be rude not to.
That's my thought, yeah.
perfect. So yeah, so you get the wand and then, you,
Walk outside.
like, hey everybody, party at our place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After party in an extra dimensional space. Here we go.
All right. Extra dimensional after party.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Extra dimensional after party.
Extra dimensional pop up after party, literally.
While that's going on, Amaranth is going to the boat and he's going to sleep
Yeah, I was gonna say.
because I need spells.
Going home and he's going to bed.
I am not partying until tomorrow.
No.
All right. So yes, the party continues on to the wee hours. I mean, until it's time to kick everybody up because people desperately do need sleep.
Sure.
Well, that's the great part. Once the party's over, the house disappears and you get shunted out.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Thinking the same thing.
The ultimate solo cup.
Magical representation of that.
And yes, and so in the morning, I mean, eventually everybody crashes and goes to sleep.
Hmm.
Even if you don't necessarily want to, Flower can't rage if he's fatigued, so eventually he will crash.
Oh yeah, after, in quote, the rager of the after party, he goes to bed eventually.
Hmm.
Probably find some hay bale to like lay across.
Lindsay taps out as being like white girl wasted like 10 minutes into the party.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it probably doesn't take much.
No, she's a lightweight.
Oh, poor Lindsay. She'll be sorry she missed it.
Like Traxton carries her back to the boat. If we pop the door up anywhere away from the boat.
Okay, perfect. But yes, everybody can get some rest, hit their rest button, do their daily prep, all that fun stuff. In the morning, everybody is packing up to go home. So the street vendors are basically selling like the whatever goods they can't really transport. So there's sales at like all of the meat on a stick places and the vegetables and everything. Like the vendors are basically letting things go. So you guys can like stock up on like provisions for the ship and like pick up rations and refill kegs and all of that sort of stuff.
Excellent.
Professor like grabs what he can to make like alchemical stuff out of.
You making any boulet trios today or what? Or churros?
Yeah, I'll make a sample of bullet churros.
Okay.
Excellent.
I'll dust them in like some cinnamon sugar for breakfast.
Ew.
Wonder what those smell like cooking.
And everybody can top up to full hit points. You got more than enough out of combat healing to do that too. So
Perfect. Yeah, my drain just worn off. I was 13 below.
yep.
Flower walks in, probably not even hungover because he's had crazier like ragers with Amiri.
Lindsay is like nursing her coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Flowers being like louder on purpose. Just it's like, hey.
Yorn probably wakes up looking 1 or 2 years younger.
Does that mean you're like a preteen now? Because aren't you like 20? Didn't you like DH to like 20 a little while
No, I
ago?
de-aged to like 35 or something.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm like in my late 20s.
Gotcha. Okay.
Flower comes in being all loud and everything. Lindsay just kind of like puts her hand on her table and casts silence.
On her own head. Hilarious. How much taller and non dwarf like is Flower now? Is the progression very, very subtle or
It's relatively subtle. Like he still
Okay.
looks mostly like Flower, but
Okay.
largely because he's been keeping the sword happy. So
Gotcha.
We should mark Flower's height on the doorframe like a parent.
We should, yeah. See how tall he gets without any special intervention that he can do.
Sorry, what's up?
Well,
Yeah, we were-
if we're getting ready to head out, I might just go see King Iravetti one last time, bid him adieu, thank him for the invitation, all that jazz.
anytime, perhaps sometime you'll come join me in Patax for things.
And I'll just, look him in the eye and tell him that I look forward to the next time we meet.
As the crew is getting the ship ready, they're like, "Where to? Back home?"
I think so. We're not heading anywhere else, are we?
Yeah, I think we're heading in the direction of home now, right?
Do we want to try and slow down or take out some of the leaders of the armies, or not?
I
We
think
should. We should do
Yeah.
that, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But that's still in the direction of home, isn't it? Because they're closing in on us, aren't they?
There's armies that are en route, but there's others in like staging grounds waiting for once they've got a foothold in your territory, they'll move in.
Okay. So they're in the wings, so to speak, but there's ones that are more immediately on approach.
Yes.
Okay, so we should be concerning ourselves with those more so.
But the ones that are on approach, you've got Valerie has basically marshaled your troops to meet them on the field of battle.
Oh, okay.
From where you are now, from what the were-rat told you, there is a group of mercenaries staged just close by the festival grounds. There's a group of Pataxian soldiers just to the northeast of the lake. There's the giants and mammoths at the foothills of the mountains. And the town that was sacrificed to the Rivers in Littleton. It's right there.
And where were the reports of Big Mama Wyvern? Was that in the same area?
Just in the northern mountains.
In the northern mountains, okay. I didn't realize that they were all in this particular area. If that being the case, then yeah, it'd be foolish to leave here without trying to throw a few monkey wrenches into those gears. We have no armies with us, so I don't think like taking them out is the thing.
Might be able to get their leadership though.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think if we are going to do that, we should probably still head out eastward and then do a loop so that Iravetti believes that we're heading home.
Double back. Yeah. I like the plan. Yeah. Like it. Yeah.
I'm mostly concerned about those wyverns.
I agree.
Not the wyvern specifically, but what Iravetti was doing with the townsfolk. If there were 1,500 people there that was sacrificed to something that can fuel a lot of magic.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to make that stop number one?
I think it's the wisest of them.
Well, can you do that? Can he sacrifice people to wyverns and at the same time use them for magic?
I don't expect you to sacrifice to wyverns.
Do you think that was the cover story?
Maybe the wyverns are stationed there, but wyverns are predators. They're not
Mhm.
scavengers. They're not going to dine on a town. It doesn't make any sense.
Not an incapacitated town, but one that's gonna move and squeal when they bust in the door.
The way the rat explained it was there's a possibility that the sacrifice of those townsfolk was used for a purpose that we don't understand.
Mm,
And if that's fueling powerful magic, we should be aware of it, I would think.
true. And do something about it if we can.
Or at least prepare for it.
Right. All right, so back east and then circle around because we got to make a bigger loop. Maybe we go south instead of north to loop around because the wyverns are back near the fork in the river, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah. Would be much more immediate if we could leave and just go directly there, but we wouldn't be heading in the direction of home at all.
Yeah, it looked pretty suspicious to say, all right, here, see ya, King Iravetti. Don't mind us flying towards your nation.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, exactly. I'm with you on that one. I'm just saying like a maybe a southern loop. Is there a road around anywhere that they would be taking to get back?
Well, from the grounds to Patax, it's like 12 miles. They will leave here and they will be there, later today.
Oh, okay.
We could always send the airship back and teleport over.
That's true, too.
Sure.
Do we need to know more about the area, though?
It's a town. Surely someone could give us a decent description of it.
Yeah, and I mean, it would be listed on maps and stuff too. Like the maps and the charts and everything that your crew has on board the ship. You're like, yeah, little town's right there.
Yeah, as long as he has a fairly accurate description of where he's going.
Well, can we do that now? Can we get the ship up, get us heading east back home, and then we just teleport over there?
Yeah, for sure.
Like off the ship? I don't know if it's like you can't teleport from the moving space or something. I don't know, but
Well, I can teleport us off the ship. Yeah, that won't be.
Yeah, you can teleport off the ship. Teleporting onto the ship is tougher.
gotcha.
Unless we're close, yeah. But if we're going to teleport around, I'll have to prep it,
Right.
which I can do quite easy.
I feel like that might save a whole lot of hassle with regards to getting there, because we want the ship to be heading back east. So if it does that, and then we just blip out and then appear in Wyvern Town, then I feel like that accomplishes that pretty well.
Yeah, no problem. I think I'm good on spells. So many options. Yeah, I'm good.
I know.
So that'll give us potentially like 5 teleports.
Okay. Well, we only really need 2. We need
Less is
one
better, of course.
one there and one to get home. Can you bring us right back home, or?
1,000 miles. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay. There should be no question there. You've spent a while there, so you know the place.
Oh yeah. That won't be a problem.
Cool. That's my plan. That's my vote for what we should do. If indeed we want to make or try and neutralize whatever's happening at the Mystery Wyvern location.
Yeah,
My first,
I'm with that too. I'll open an investigation on that.
All right.
my first immediate thought is like previous with the mass killings was possible undead army, but that wasn't the case before either. So with the Cyclops when he killed the whole town. We'll see.
Sorry about that. I'm back. What did we miss? We're
Not a
off
whole
to-
lot.
We're spinning.
We've decided, or I think we've mostly decided, that what we're going to do is we're going to get on the ship and head east back home. But what we're going to do is we're going to teleport off of the ship to the town where there's wyverns reported, but also lots of people dead, because our arcane people believe / occult people believe that there might be some sort of crazy magic is happening there that we need to figure out.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. Yeah.
So we have the benefit of everybody seeing us leave to the east, but us bamfing in over to the west. And I feel like we definitely don't take the Evandra with us. She can go back to the east and start looking for a place to live.
We're likely to get back sooner anyway.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm just saying, like that would be their plan. You know what I mean? Their set of actions.
Yeah. Lindsay will take care of it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Get back to town. Get the new girl settled. Got it.
Yep. Get her an apartment somewhere.
Let Valerie know all the intel we have on the troop movements.
That too. Yeah.
Okay. And you guys are going to go see what sort of evil thing is happening in Littletown. All right. I'll let Valerie know that too.
Excellent.
How long until you expect to be back? Like, if I haven't heard from you a week, do I assume that something in there ate you?
Oh, absolutely a week. With our teleporting, we should be. Travel should take no time at all.
Okay. Got it.
Give us 3 days, we'll say.
3 days. Okay.
Yep.
If,
Much
if
more.
anything comes up, we'll contact you.
Okay. I suppose
Yeah.
I could like contact you at night and say like, "Hey, you still alive?"
Do that.
That might be
Do
really
that
creepy in
before.
a dream, though.
Just make sure you keep your window open, because we might need to send you a bird.
Okay. Well, it's spring.
It's true.
All right. So yeah, so the ship lifts off. There is a crowd gathered to watch you guys take off. I mean, partially because you're the champions of the festival, but also because how often you get to see an airship.
Hashtag airship.
So yeah, there's a good sized crowd. The folks that you made friends with from Daggermark and Gralton, make sure that you have like proper like letters of introduction should you need to contact them.
Excellent.
And the woman from Daggermark, Lady Yana, she will also slip Snow Maple like kind of secretly, clandestinely, a note that says like, if you're ever in need, don't hesitate to call up. We'll see what we can do. And
Excellent.
with your underworld connections and stuff, you recognize that the symbol is the symbol of the Assassin's Guild.
Excellent.
It's like the Garth Brooks song, Snow Maple has friends in low places.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the equivalent for those of us who are Elder Scrolls fans. It's like the equivalent of like a symbol marked by the Black Hand.
Yeah.
The ship gets underway, and then you guys are teleporting to Littletown.
Mm-hmm. Bad day to be from Littletown.
I think it's been a bad day to be from Littletown for a while. That's the
Mhm.
problem.
We're only figuring it out now, though. Or finding out about it now, I should say. They've known it for a while.
Have a second.
I don't want to stab Iravetti, but I know he's beyond me.
It's very tempting to hit him on the way home.
I really do.
Just step by attacks on the way.
He's
Oh, yeah.
he's ready for that. You know he is.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. That's the thing, right?
1,000%.
But him walking home is probably the most vulnerable we're going to find him.
Yeah.
He
You
doesn't
guaranteed this adventure path. Sorry?
he doesn't walk. Him and his bodyguards teleport.
Or that, or the adventure path says, like, as if you encounter him on the road, he has, like, 3 freaking
30
dragon.
cards or something.
Yeah, 3 disguised dragons and, like, 5 manticores in his back pocket or something. Yeah.
Nope. He does. He has his bodyguards, which you guys all know are like level 12.
Hard ass
300
motherfucker.
hit point motherfuckers, yeah.
That can
Tanks.
cast haste. Yeah.
Wizard tanks, yeah.
Yeah. So he does have those bodyguards. All right.
Yeah.
So as you guys poured in nearby Littleton and then kind of like walk up and kind of get eyes on, it is definitely a ruined town. There are numerous wyverns flying around.
Let's try for some cover.
Probably dozens of them, if not more. Just to kind of put things in perspective, though, like at one point a wyvern like comes down and tries to take a pot at you, and Flower can just like grab it and smash it into the ground and stomp on its head, and it dies.
Hell yeah.
Like wyverns are level 6 creatures, and you guys are level 13. They are not worth any XP, no matter how many of them I throw at you.
Oh, I'd like to do that at some point too. It's all right.
Yeah. So yeah, like I mean, eventually the wyverns do learn to leave you alone, but yeah, there are like a couple of them that are a little bit brave that you guys can dispatch in whatever narrative fashion you would like.
A few of them try us, but they don't get anywhere.
Really quickly.
I really like that for some reason.
I was able to give them to everybody, but I gave Amaranthar and Snow Maple each a greater antidote. And I gave Traxton the greater energy vision
Thank you.
from my daily quest.
Perfect. We have them on our sheets now, or do we need to take them or no?
No, they're right on your sheet.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Drop and drag technology has been unlocked.
I will drink that.
Update. Yeah, I think the one I've got doesn't last very long, so I'll hold on to that.
I think yours lasts an hour now. But yeah, the antidotes last for 6 hours, so we can drink those well ahead of time.
An hour. Yeah.
Yes,
We don't know how long we'll be looking around.
just to put things kind of in perspective, the wyverns only have an armor class of 24.
Oh, I hit them on a 1.
Hmm.
I don't, but
Oh.
I do.
It means like Flower hits them on a -2 and crits them on like an 8.
I could miss them on my 3rd attack.
Um,
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Let's not try to make too much of a stir.
No.
I
Numbers
mean,
still matter.
yeah, the numbers still matter, but like individually, like as the wyverns kind of test you to see whether you're worth eating or not, you guys get like your kind of like badass hero moment where we don't need to roll dice or anything, and you guys can just dispatch these things that, like 2 years ago would have been a significant challenge.
Yeah. Gratch eats one, I feel like.
Mm.
Yep, just out of the air, just like a flying chicken nugget. It's like it gets too close, and he's just like, come here, you.
Well, he's only got a +4 to hit, so he needs like a 24 to hit. Or sorry, he needs a 4 to hit.
Oh, okay. That's true. Knowing my rules, maybe he just, I don't know, doesn't quite decimate it, but just like cuts it in half, maybe.
I figure the second one, after Gratch can have one to snack on, the second one becomes new boots.
Oh, yeah. In a belt or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you guys arrive in Littletown itself, the village is like ruined. Like aside from the fact that there's like wyvern poop everywhere, and occasionally like on the tops of buildings you can see like the nests with eggs and stuff like that. Like it's definitely a wyvern breeding ground. But there's no sign of. At first, there's no sign of any people. No sign of any corpses or even skeletons anywhere.
Anybody smell anything hinky?
Traxon, you smell death. Like above the smell of the wyverns and like the natural smells you would associate with this place, you smell death.
With no dead anything within sight.
Not within sight from where you are, no.
Mm-hmm. Can I try a roll to bloodhound it? Like,
Yep,
where is this coming from? Okay. Is that a seek?
that is a seek.
Okay.
As we explore around, I'll just kind of be doing my psychometric assessment on whatever seems notable as an exploration activity.
Is this because of this ruined nature of this village? Is this wilderness qualification or no?
No.
Okay, no. Next question is, can I make the source of the death my hunted prey or no?
Yes, you can actually.
Okay. Excellent. Trying to squeeze as many bonuses as I can, fellas. You know, it's like,
The smell seems to be strongest from this like kind of central tree.
oh, okay. Excellent. I'll relay that information.
And Professor,
Literally.
as Professor is walking around, kind of like touching things here and there, there's a great deal of pain. Like you find like some like broken weapons and like some shredded armor here and there. There's a great deal of pain and anguish, and as you get visions of people being cut down, not by wyverns, but by soldiers. Snow Maple.
I'll head towards the tree, scouting and sneaking.
All right,
I'll move in that direction too.
you can definitely give me a sneak roll. Just a note though, you'd probably have to be near the building because in the center there you are exposed and don't have any cover.
Oh, okay.
So like you still have to have some place where you're like concealed
Yeah.
or otherwise. Yeah.
No worries. And a sneak roll.
This is my perception. So yeah, so kind of get close, and you can see like there is definitely movement in the trees. It looks like something large, kind of undulating through the trees. And as you get a little bit closer, like you're 15, 20 feet away from the trees, you can hear like the sound that the smaller trees in that little copse are making as they bend out of the way of something large.
Craxton, the trees are weird.
I don't think it's the tree. I think there's something in there. Can I do a perception to try and differentiate
You sure can.
what's happening?
Yeah, currently it is hidden, but it is not concealed. So
Okay. Is that another seek or?
yes, it is.
Okay. And this is visual.
This is definitely visual.
Yay, more bonuses.
Oof. 44.
Hello.
How stealthy is this thing? Stealth.
Hopefully not that stealthy.
Not. It is too big to be stealthy. So yeah, you, Traxton, you clearly see it. You may wish that you didn't.
Oh God, not another one of those this weekend.
There, I'll post a picture there to Foundry.
Oh yeah,
Whoa,
I wish I didn't see that too. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's where all the dead people. That's where all the dead people went.
That is where all of the dead people went, mashed together in this blob-like thing that is just undulating through the copse of trees.
I didn't know Pathfinder had gloms.
It's like a living
That ain't
graveyard.
right.
We
No.
just fought a glom in my Wednesday Deadlines game.
Oh, is that the one? Was it in the basement of a house?
It was in the basement of a living saloon. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Aiden was telling me about that.
That's a slang word here, meaning grabbing onto somebody, glom onto somebody.
Yep. In Deadlands, it's short for conglomerate.
Oh yeah, an aggregate.
But yes, this massive grouping of fleshy, horrifying parts.
That is definitely not natural. I can tell you right now.
It is definitely not natural.
Don't need my feet to know that.
And as a matter of fact, I need everybody within 100 feet of it to give me a will save.
Oh, it is one of the. God damn it! All right, fine. It's that kind of weekend. We're just looking at stuff. Fucks you. Will save. Uh-oh. Hmm.
Is this fear effect?
It is a fear effect.
Ooh, spooky.
I'm going for a reroll. Oh yeah, there it is. Knew it. It's probably a crit fail.
26 is not quite a crit fail.
Oh, perfect.
What's the DC?
35.
Hero point.
I didn't make it originally anyway. Oh, you pooper.
Okay.
That's how you hero point, boys.
All right. So
Yeah, whatever. Like you chose to do it. Had any input in whatsoever. RNG, I hate you.
So flower.
Hero point, secondary menu. No,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
Right. So Flower would have made it because of his the bonus from his Dread Marshal.
Oh, good news.
So
Am I the only one bone?
Flower is only frightened 1.
Oh. Even if you do make it, you're still frightened.
Those who failed are frightened 2.
Oh, fantastic.
Professor made it.
I got a critical success.
Oh, not affected.
God damn.
Traxon failed.
Professor sees this shit all the time.
Yeah, way to resolve.
Yeah, Amaranthar critically succeeded. What about Gratch?
Oh,
I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing to be afraid of.
he disbelieves.
Oh, for sure. So yeah.
He doesn't understand, therefore. I feel like the intelligence thing should work both ways. Like, you can't communicate and he also can't understand, but it's fine. Will save, right?
Yes.
Oh, sickened. Gratchis sickened too?
Shouldn't be yet. That's probably still on Traxton.
Oh, okay. I got a sickened on him. I'm rolling his save.
I may have forgotten to take off a condition. He would not be sickened.
All good. I can just take it off anyway on the roll. There it goes. Oh yeah. He did it. 39,
Yeah.
isn't it?
That's a success, so he's still frightened 1.
Right. Yeah, he didn't fail. It's like, what's wrong with you, Traxton?
Yeah, if you had speak with animal up, he would just look at you and go, "If it bleeds, we can eat it."
Yeah, yeah. It's made of people. We can still tear those things apart.
Yeah, we don't know if it bleeds yet.
That's
Well,
true. It might be immune to bleed.
It looks like it's made out of blood, so could knock some pieces off of it, maybe.
Perfect. But before we get this started, we'll take a quick bio break.
Excellent.
Okay.
Good.
So we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Gotcha. this was done deliberately.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, we know the soldiers killed the people, right?
Yeah.
So, but what's the point of this other than making a big monster?
Maybe it's
Like-
smart. Maybe they can steer it.
Really? Mm,
It
Yes.
doesn't look smart, but
This thing will destroy regular people for a joke, won't it? Like we're making a mess of these wyverns. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm just curious how do you take something that you made over here like this and get it somewhere where it can affect the battlefield in a meaningful way?
Yeah. You can also just like drop it in the middle of something too, right?
I'm back.
yeah, I could teleport it anywhere, really.
Yeah.
If it were on my side.
Hmm.
Which it really is not, I'm sure.
Whoever made it, it's probably on their side.
Yeah. But you could move it.
Hmm.
All right. Folks are back. They may want to roll initiative. Snow Maple, you can roll stealth for initiative if you like.
All right.
This is where the stink was coming from, right? This thing is my hunted prey.
It is.
Okay.
Oh,
perfect.
we get +2 from Snow Maple, right?
+2 from the scouting, yes.
Excellent.
+2 circumstance.
Yep.
Yeah, I took incredible initiative without thinking that it's circumstance. It's just a waste of a feat with snow around.
That means next time we have downtime, you get a free feat.
True.
Did we ever get an arena in Tasselford? Not yet, right?
It's on the list.
Holy fuck, that thing's fast.
I just hope it lumbers.
45. Jesus. Yeah. It is fast.
I'm assuming Flower would like to rage.
Oh yeah. It's not within 30 feet, is it?
It is not.
No.
I didn't think so. It's worth a shot. Always worth a shot to try
Yeah.
to cheese something, you know?
Yeah. Gotta keep moving up constantly. That's the thing with that.
Yeah.
I don't see an initiative from Truxton.
Oh, thought I just did it. I did a perception check, did I? Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a minute. Initiative's right under that. Do. 1 second. It won't let me apply. Oh, I've already got a circumstance bonus. That's why, from my instincts. Okay. Got it. Yay.
Well, the good news is you guys all go together.
Oh, the other roll was good. That one was like a 2.
Okay. The creature goes first. Truxton is nearby, so just going to throw a scrap ball at him.
A scrap ball?
Mm-hmm.
So it basically just like reaches down. We'll call it an arm. And scoops up a bunch of like debris and hurls it at Truxton.
At least it didn't throw the whole tree at you.
Jesus.
40, 12. Holy
Maybe
fuck.
it did throw the whole tree at you.
And I'm going to need a reflex save.
Sure.
100-foot range, too. Holy God.
Come on. Nope.
So that is a fail.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it hits you with such force that you fall prone.
Yay!
I mean, getting hit by a tree will do that to a person.
Not all the time, though.
Then it moves forward. And is going to hit Traxton with Corpse Wave.
Oh no.
For a critical hit. For 56 bludgeoning and a fortitude save.
I mean, that could have been a lot worse.
Uh, 31 is a fail. So you become drained 2 and doomed 1.
Excellent.
Doomed?
Doomed.
Doomed is very bad.
Doomed, yes. Doomed lowers your dying threshold by 1, so Traxton will die at dying 3 instead of dying 4. An important note: you become drained 2 or doomed 1, but those don't stack. So it's not like it's going to be doomed 1 and then doomed 2 and then doomed 3.
Oh, that's better. Okay, I was thinking we were completely screwed.
Okay. But that is all 3 of its actions. That'll take us to Flower, who is currently frightened, and probably rightfully so. Incidentally, this is a worthy foe. The sword is like, let's get him. Let's go.
I was frightened. Am I able to move closer?
Yes, frightened just gives you a penalty on everything.
Okay.
And frightened automatically ticks down 1 at the end of your turn.
Cool. Hmm. Okay. I believe I can make it up to it in one move if I go. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I can make it to here. I think I can grow to huge and be adjacent with it. I don't have to be adjacent with it when I'm big, but for cinematics, we'll do it.
So like with every step, Flower just gets a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger.
Right up to there. On the way in, we're going to grow. Yeah. Apply effect. Huge. Been a while.
Yeah. And this thing is still like another good 15 feet taller than Flower.
Yeah. I won't take the bless yet. I'm just gonna swing on it.
Okay.
Put some hurt on it, hopefully. Not with that roll. I'm going to. I'll try to tempt fate with a hero point. Think that'll do it.
43 is a hit.
Oh.
So you grow, you take a chunk. It does seem to take all the damage.
That's good. But that's me.
Amaranthar.
I am going to. I believe I'm going to delay.
All right. Snow Maple. The creature does not seem to have noticed you.
Great. Um. Right.
Left?
I'll do that for one action, right?
Yep, one action.
And then I'll do some invisible healing.
Okay.
Oh, who is that?
Yeah.
This voice out of nowhere is like, shh, shh, it'll be okay.
Well, at least with Snow, you know her fingers aren't cold.
That's true.
Just clench. Grin and bear it.
Uh, 62. Should be yeah, there you go.
Yep, got it.
And third action, can I stealth?
You don't need to because you're still undetected.
Oh, okay, excellent.
That's the advantage of invisible, is you are undetected.
In that case, I'll third action. Actually, no, I'll stay here.
Okay. So you do still have your third action then if there's anything you'd like to do.
Well, cool.
Can you
Might
do-
as well take a swing at it.
Yeah. Because you could try your battlefield assessment as well.
Oh yes, let's do that just to see what it is.
Yes, please find out if it has some vulnerabilities I can exploit.
Quick question. Is it bleeding from Flower's attack?
It is not.
Gotcha.
Deception or stealth DC, whichever is higher. It is neither of those things.
Good.
It can't lie to us?
It is not deceptive nor stealthy.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Mm. Yep.
Uh, 27. 27 is still, I think, a critical success.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God.
Let me see. Its deception DC and its stealth DC would both be the same. 27 is a critical success. Which of the enemy's weaknesses is highest? Which of the saving throws is the lowest modifier? An immunity it has, or which of the enemy's resistances is highest? You get to choose two. So, weakness, high resistance, low saving throw, or an immunity.
Let's go for weakness and low saving throw.
It has no particular weaknesses,
Well,
and its
Would have been neat
lowest
though.
and its lowest resistance is reflex at
Okay.
25.
Gotcha. Is it undead or is that something we get to know?
You can't tell that from battle assessment. That's a recall knowledge.
Yeah.
Battle
Right. No worries.
Yep, but battle assessment lets you know like how this creature acts and reacts. So it does not appear to have any particular weak spots,
Doesn't have any weaknesses and it's real slow.
and it is it is not reflex based.
All right. I will let everybody know that it's not very quick, but otherwise it has no weaknesses.
With a voice out of nowhere. That'll take us to Traxton unless Amarantha wants to jump in.
I mean, 25's a lot, even if it's just a slow save. But no, I'm going to wait till I'll go at the end of the round.
Okay. So that will take us to Traxton then.
Throw Gretch bonus action. Get him to scoop between Flower's legs.
Okay.
Get some support. And try and hurt this thing the way it hurt me.
As it moves, it reflexively reaches out and smacks Scratch.
Sure.
Oh, say it ain't so.
Oh, excellent. Yep. Perfect.
Oh, what after? Wonder why I think it's fine. 82. Jesus Christ.
It's really not though. Attacks. Hiya. Yep, of course. Not re-rolling that one. I will definitely get lower than a 9. Let's go with silver just because.
Oh, gosh, succeeds on a saving throw. That is a hit.
Yay. 2d8. I got one more attack. Might as well throw that at it too. Nope. Oh, right, I'm prone. That's it for me.
Okay. Professor.
Yeah. Am I able to spend an action to help Traxton up from prone?
I don't see why not.
Cool. I'll spend an action to help Traxton up from prone.
Okay.
Because his actions are just going to be more useful than mine, probably.
Mm,
I will use my second. Oh, I get a free recall knowledge at the start of my turn.
You do.
I would unfortunately like to recall knowledge.
That is not enough.
Okay. Do I get some dubious knowledge?
You do have dubious knowledge. Dubious knowledge. This thing. It is. Let's see. So yeah, when it absorbs, when it does its energy drain, which is what it did to Traxton, it will actually heal it. So it doesn't have regeneration per se, but it will suck the life force out of people.
Awesome.
And that includes the fact, like, if it absorbs somebody who is dying, it will add them to its mass, killing them instantly.
Awesome.
Don't get glommed.
Can't wait to find out which one of those is true. Okay. I will use
I feel like don't get glommed is good general information.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, hey, don't get glommed.
So yeah, that would have been the start of my turn. Then to help Traxton up. My second action will be exploit vulnerability.
That is, in fact, a success. And that is high enough on the for a recall knowledge.
Okay, sweet. So we know it doesn't have any weaknesses. I would like to know if it is immune to any status conditions.
So this creature, you think about it going like, oh, wait a second, I've read about this. Just as the hero points kick in. This is a war-sworn. It is an animate mass of corpses composed of dozens or even hundreds of victims, usually of battle, but sometimes other sources of mass casualties, plagues, fires, the like. formed by the deities of undeath or war. And it is immune to becoming paralyzed, poisoned, or unconscious.
But not prone.
It is not immune to being prone.
Interesting.
And usually gets around that by being really, really big.
Well, thankfully we have a barbarian that's really, really big. I get a second piece of information as well. And I would like to know if it has any weird abilities that we should be aware of. Like spell casting or teleportation or splitting in half.
I'll say that you can think about it and you're like, okay. Yeah, the healing from energy drain. Yeah, no, that's probably. It didn't seem to heal when it hit Traxton, meaning that the rumors that it can absorb dying creatures into itself is true.
That sucks.
Specifically, if it moves into a dying creature's space, it absorbs them, killing it instantly and adding a number of hit points equal to the creature's level.
That sucks.
As long as the Warsworn exists, the absorbed creatures cannot be resurrected by anything except wish.
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Uh-huh. Well, okay. My last action will be to rethink my life choices.
Right.
I can't do half of my actions. So I will shoot it. Yeah. Yeah, I will. I'll try to shoot it.
Okay.
I'll hero point it. I've got lots.
Uh, 43 is a hit.
Oh, it takes vitality damage.
It is, in fact, an undead.
Fascinating.
I wasn't sure what that'd be.
That's me.
Okay. Guess that brings us to
Okay.
Amarantha.
All right, so I will think about this thing for a second. Sorry, Trixie.
You're gonna sit down in your thinking chair.
You're not annoying Traxton, you're annoying the shit out of Tom.
Yeah, I haven't yet found a way to turn that zoom feature off.
Yeah, it's terrible.
We were free for like part of one session,
We were.
and then the curse came back.
Hashtag bring back Hull,
17.
baby.
17's pretty good. Surely you hit on a 17, right?
I do, but it wouldn't be a crit. It's more of a crit fish thing than a. All right, I think this thing's really dangerous, so it's worth putting some trigger spells into. I will cast Invis first. I will use Quicken Casting on this once per day, so it only takes one action.
Okay.
I'll cast that at 4th level.
Ooh, fancy.
And with my remaining 2 actions, I'm going to drop a 7th level haste.
Oh, what does that do?
It's haste for everyone up to 6 targets, meaning all of us.
Note, you can't target Snow Maple.
Invisible.
Because Snow Maple isn't just fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Sorry.
I will instead cast True Target.
Mhm.
Giving everyone True Strike till the start of my next turn.
So yes, so the first time each target makes an attack roll, you guys get to roll twice and use the better result.
That's pretty sweet.
You also ignore circumstance penalties and any flat check if it was concealed or hidden.
That's not optimal, but without getting snow on the haste, it's probably just as good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because this would affect snow, because it affects the target. No, it is. Targets 4 creatures.
Yep. So
Hmm.
that would not target Snow Maple either.
But you can hit Meat Traxton Flower and yourself.
Yeah, that's what it did.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
True Target's only one action. I don't know if you want to spend your third action or if you just want to not use Quicken or something.
Oh, I thought that was. Oh, yeah. Good call. Good catch. I will not use Quicken.
Okay. The Warsworn. Well, it's going to try to add a barbarian to its mass. That seems like a thing it would do.
If it adds Flower to its mass, does it become super gargantuan?
Maybe.
I
feel
mean,
like
when Flower,
he gets. Does he get small when he goes unconscious though?
he does. When he
Yeah.
goes
Yeah.
unconscious, he shrinks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a shame.
He probably gets more angry.
Oh yeah.
I don't want this thing to get angrier.
I wonder if Pathfinder 2 has Colossal, or if they get rid of it as well.
What size is Flower? Flower is huge? Flower
He
is
is huge.
Okay.
Looks like it caps out at gargantuan.
Yeah.
I miss Colossal.
Mm.
Is-
In the old Dragonlance book, they had stats for dragons being able to get to Colossal Plus.
So
Oh.
it is going to move towards the. Oh no, the wizard's invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would also have to. Oh, what's it called? Tumble through?
Tumble through.
Nope, it was going to trample everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure.
Doubtful that
fair.
this thing needs to do that. What we need to do.
But it can't see the wizard, so it has no reason to trample towards him.
Yeah, what wizard?
What wizard? So instead, it is going to try to.
Beat a barbarian.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting though. If the wizard didn't do anything to it, and it still went for it, it means this thing might not be mindless.
That's what I'm thinking.
So it's going to hit Flower, but not crit him. For only 27 damage.
Oh, lucky you.
I'd like to aim it with abeyance. So it drops it down to 12?
He takes 12 and a fortitude save.
Hey, that's one of my better ones. I just need to roll well. That looks good.
So its success becomes a crit success.
Yeah, it do.
And then. It is going to spend a second action, and all of the debris, all of the weapons and stuff that are kicking around, all animate within a 100-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole map.
It is the whole map. It doesn't automatically damage everything in 100 feet, but it basically allows it to hit anything within 100 feet. And then it is going to use its animated weapons to attack Flower.
Yeah, that tracks.
Critically hit him. for only 50.
Wow.
Jeepers.
Nice crit.
Oh, 50 slashing. How dare this thing change damage types?
Yep. As this long sword just kind of like zoop and slams into Flower's back. That is its turn, though.
Okay. All right, sword. It's blessing time.
Hell yeah.
Bless me.
Help me kill this thing.
You wanted a fight? Let's give it a fight. Then we will. I've hit it, so it should be able to know fear. I'll throw a Dread Martial Stance before I hit it.
Nice.
Mhm.
28 is a fail.
Well, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay. But yes, as this bless happens, you guys all see Flower's sword glows like this, like crimson red, and all of you feel like enraged. Ooh.
I think that's what I rolled last time on the dice.
Oh, poop.
Oh, it's not adding your rage damage.
Oh yeah, it did not. I don't know why. I have you.
Strange.
I have rage on.
Oh, I don't think I did. Yeah, I hit the critical thing.
Yeah.
Does he need to have a giant weapon?
And the sword is a giant weapon, I believe.
It is, yeah.
Well, I know you described it as, but it might not have the trait or.
Oh, yeah. Tag on it or whatever, but
Yeah.
it is oversized.
I'm not sure what his rage triggers are.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is like it changed the weapon size to gargantuan, but that shouldn't affect.
Hmm.
Don't know. Wow, how much rage damage do you do now?
Oh god.
Does he have greater weapon special?
Oh, hold on.
Uh,
I'm not. I don't actually have the rage effect active on my thing. I'm not seeing it.
Oh, maybe that's why.
That would do it.
That's weird because it was there. I know it was.
Do you want me to reroll that damage with the rage?
Yeah, one sec. Let me add your rage on, and then you can reroll your damage.
Awesome.
Using a larger weapon is 10 right now.
So plus 20 because it was a crit.
There we go.
All right. There we go. So yeah, hit your critical button. It should do it.
Try this now.
Oh, more damage.
More damage.
There you go. And because it's a critical, it is off guard until the start of your next turn.
Yes. Now, if only I had got the Dread Marshal too. Actually, do I get bonuses to intimidation when I'm raging? I don't think so.
No, if you have you probably have raging intimidation though.
I think I do. Let me look.
That's what lets you intimidate while you rage, because normally you can't, which is weird. But
Yeah, I do.
Perfect. So yeah, that connects solidly.
Excellent. Well, that's me, because that was my third action.
Okay.
I think. Yes, it was.
Right. Snow Maple, still safely invisible.
Ah, good. Think Snow Maple is going to see another wounded party member and continue invisible healing for the moment.
Ghost Doctor.
Yeah, Doctor's visitation. Where does it hurt, Gratch?
Everywhere.
Yeah. I feel like you may or may not get snapped at if you touch him without saying anything first.
Scratch can probably smell her, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But I feel like most of his insides are on his outsides at the moment.
That's true. That's true. Then make anyone quick.
That's going to be 62 points of healing.
Groovy. Doubled what he had, pretty much.
Perfect. All right. I still got 2 actions left, Snow Maple.
Yeah, well, I feel like the professor already sussed out what it can do. And we've determined that it can't bleed. So I'll take a swing at it and I'll try and prevent its reactions.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is there a button? Oh, there is. For keep higher roll? That's right. We still have that, right?
You don't, because he can't.
Oh, I
target you.
don't. Right. That's
Right.
right. Okay, normal roll.
Ooh.
43 is a hit, though.
And a 19 is not a critical, folks. Woo.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think my 17 would do that.
Nope.
So 29 damage, and it can't use reactions.
Got it.
Third action, shield.
Okay. And you are no longer frightened,
Hooray!
despite the fact that your invisibility has dropped. No, nobody got to see Snow Maple be afraid.
Yeah, exactly.
Traxton, you're up.
I could tell she was afraid, though. I could smell it.
You could smell it.
All right. There's no reactions, so here's hoping. I'm going to use an action move to there.
And Snow Maple continues to politely ignore when you sniff her.
Good, because it happens a lot.
Yeah.
If you stay a couple spots closer to Flower, you'll get his plus bonus on your attacks.
Oh, okay.
And you have an off guard from snow anyway, if that's what you're aiming for.
No,
Yeah.
I was just aiming spread out because I feel like this thing is going to start
Okay.
fucking hitting
Careful,
more
yeah.
of us
Be
at the same
prepared.
time. I'll cut the difference and stay there. Is that I look like I'm still within 2 circles. Is that what you were talking about, or
You are
Yeah,
you are still within the bless. Yep.
Should be,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can also just attack and then move after, but
I mean, it's not liable
that-
to. It's not
that
liable
too.
to. It's not liable to charge down a building.
Well, no, we don't know, but it might. Who
It
knows?
might.
Like,
Ooh, hard to say.
it can trample. All right, so move. Let's throw an action to Gretchen. Let's try and take away some of this thing's hit points. So support and attacks. Hopefully I'll hit with this first one with that magic stuff. I don't see any difference in my normal roll, so I just make a roll for an attack
Just roll it twice, yeah.
and something will happen. Oh, okay. Oh, good. I get a second try on that one. That one hit, I think.
That one did.
There
hit.
we go. Good job.
Excellent. All right, and the offhand.
It's important to note. It's not relevant really, but the true strike is a fortune effect, so you can't hero point it.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
well, it's kind of already got your hero point baked in.
It already
Yeah.
gives you a reroll, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get some damage from that one. Didn't hit with the offhand, so. Yeah, I'm gonna
For
save
better
that.
or worse,
I'm
right?
gonna save that point. This thing's gonna do some stupid stuff.
It also means
hit
if
2d8.
anything gives us a misfortune effect, a hero point will just cancel it out and not actually use the hit. like have the effect of a normal hero point.
Gross.
Yeah.
So move support to attacks. That's it for me.
All right. So yeah, that cuts into it. It doesn't seem to be any specifically susceptible to the cold or anything, but it does find purchase. And the same with like Gratch's claws and jaws. They find purchase.
Okay, so that description means the cold was effective, but it wasn't like over or resisted or anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't have any
Okay.
vulnerabilities.
Cool. Just want to be sure for my own mind. At least it works.
Professor.
Yeah. I'll spend my first action to try to shoot.
41 is a hit.
Sweet.
How did you do that? Did you put in some command line?
The roll twice.
Yeah.
When that like little page comes up to confirm all your bonuses,
Yeah.
there's a little like bullet line on the bottom, and there's keep lower, keep higher, and regular.
Oh, okay.
So if you click keep higher, then you'll roll twice and have the better one.
Gotcha.
Cool. Your bolt sinks into it.
It's got advantage and disadvantage baked in. They just can't call it that
No. They get
for
sued.
legally distinctive reasons.
Yep.
I
Copyright.
will then. Its reflex was bad.
Its reflex is its worst. Yeah.
It's worse.
Yeah. 25 is still 25, but it's,
Sure.
Not necessarily bad, but yeah.
I will spend. It's already almost near death, or it is near death. I'll spend 2 actions to cast a little tree directly in front of me beside Traxton, and it'll grow a bunch of brambles and then fall onto it. And I'll cast Timber.
Okay.
nice.
Wait, you just birthed the tree to murder it?
Yeah, it grows a tiny little tree and then it falls on it.
No, I'm horrified.
It's okay. It's not real. It's not real. It's okay.
So I need a reflex save.
It'll succeed.
Still half damage. But doing that will also cause the same brambles to grow along the next arrow I knock.
Oh, nice.
That's me.
Amaranthar.
Oh, we'll see if I get a crit. Nope. You guys are really taking care of this thing.
Feel free to throw some more damage on it, though.
Yeah, at this point, any little thing.
Yeah.
Oh, if you turn yourself invisible, it might not zoom in. 'Cause it didn't this time.
It seems random.
He wasn't thinking on my screen, that's for sure.
Why would you possibly roll at a d4 plus 1?
I've been trying to convince my players in D&D to roll their magic missiles as 1s or 5s, and just add up the rest of the numbers normal. There seems to be a certain amount of cognitive resistance.
I just roll the d4s and then I add the number of d4s.
Mm-hmm. 1 for each d4 you have rolled.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I should cast that at 5th, not at 6th. And that would give 9d4 plus 9.
Force barrage.
Yeah.
It's like arcane barrage, but not.
It's magic missile.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
In World of
Intellectually
Warcraft, it's arcane
distinctive.
barrage.
Intellectually distinctive magic missile.
Yeah.
So those things rock into it. It howls in pain.
Yeah, it's guaranteed damage, right?
Through a hundred
Yeah, that's
different
what we
mouths.
need. That's what we
Yes,
need.
we had damage. I got exactly.
Its turn.
Ooh.
Okay.
Does that break invisibility though?
Not for me.
No, he cast it at 4th level.
God damn, son! I improved invisibility. Nice.
But it is going to like raise multiple like heads and look around and see if it can tell where that came from.
I think that's great. I think that's a great use of its action.
Not doing a manipulate thing.
Look for the invisible wizard.
Oh yeah, that's good. Like that's part of the joy of invisibility.
Hide and seek.
Yeah, we played it a lot.
Yeah. Ooh. Pretty sure 40 will notice the wizard.
Shit.
I would. I'll look, but I'm sure.
Time to tuck that head
My
between your
stealth is yeah. So 29 would find the wizard.
So that is a critical success. So you are observed.
For now, yeah.
You can tell what you had for breakfast.
And then it is going to throw a pile of scrap at you.
Is it going to think about him? Is it going to think about him real hard?
Think about him, real hard.
Oh,
Just gonna investigate the wizard.
God damn! Don't make it zoom in on that thing.
apparently, I did not have you targeted, but I'm pretty sure 39 hits a wizard.
Not a crit though.
Not a crit.
Hey, that's
Lucky you. Come get a little closer or get a few crits for yourself.
Gonna be 32 and a reflex save.
I got you mostly patched up. You're good.
It's not just me taking crits either. Me and my boy.
That is a fail.
I got Gratch patched up too.
You did, yeah. No, I'm not coming down on that whatsoever.
So yeah, so you guys see like the force barrage comes out of nowhere.
And then pile of junk goes into nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Then a pile of junk flies. Like it like lifts its head and it looks around. Like it is definitely intelligent.
Oh,
And it locks onto him and throws, to our eyes, throws it to empty space, but
Yep.
yeah.
And then the empty space goes, ow, fuck!
Why? My face.
And then it is going to use Corpse Wave on Flower because he's right here.
The hurt. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, that tracks.
Does a 41 affect
Oh,
Oh, no.
bullshit.
41 is not a critical success on the save, but it will critically hit Flower with its Corpse Wave.
Yeah.
Oh no, that just sounds bad.
Yeah, it is bad. It hit me. Get ready for some debuffs.
For 74 damage.
Yep.
Sweet
I'll block
bejeebus.
Yeah. Gretchen knows what that feels like, but even
And,
worse.
59?
Yep, the amulet shimmers into existence. And that's going to be a Fortitude save from Flower as well.
Better him than anyone else.
This amulet is fucking fantastic.
I don't even want to know what this thing's fortitude save is.
Nope.
Probably plus 50 or something.
So
bullshit.
success becomes a critical success.
It's
Yes,
all
it
fortitude.
do.
It's all fortitude.
That is its turn. It takes a little bit of vitality damage.
And it keeps taking it.
That'll take us to Flower. It is no longer off guard.
Okay, I am going to.
But it is for Flower because I'm right there.
Yep.
Getting up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging up.
Hey, Traxton, get angry. We are sharing the rage.
Sure.
I like
He's
that.
like, yep, already angry.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
already right in the middle of Flavor Town, buddy. No problem there.
Then we're going to try and silencing strike it.
Oh, punch it in one of its mouths.
Yeah.
The one that's doing the talking.
Want it to stop it.
punch it in its ugliest face.
Mhm.
40 is a hit.
Oh, it has to make it. Does it save
Now
or
it
does it
needs
just
to
get
make
silence?
a fortitude save.
Oh, here we go. Plus 46 on the roll.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
We don't know.
No.
Got a 49 though.
Oh fuck!
I'll
Saved by 17.
I was-
try to tag it with an opportunistic backstab.
Okay.
I was 3
Oh, never
last time I
mind.
said 46.
It's
Jesus.
already down.
Excellent.
So yeah, as Flower like lines up a hit and like hits it in one of the mouths, the greatsword just cuts through the creature deep into like the pile of bodies, and then the kind of the binding of the bodies lets go,
Good.
Oh god.
and there's just like this tidal wave of corpses.
Yeah.
Ew.
Everybody who's dead in this village is dead now.
I like to think that after the corpse wave, Flabber just cleaves it in half like he's parting the sea.
Yeah.
I'd like to activate evasion.
Actually, no, thank you, because you and I are in the splash zone, Professor. So
So Snow Maple and Traxon with their evasion both like, oh, and like,
Yep.
nope out of there very quickly.
I climb really fast up the side of this building and across the roof to get the hell away from that.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a bit of a wall here I could skip up onto.
Yeah.
How
Flower
many
just
options?
outstretched arms as the wave of blood washes over him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's Gratch too. He's like what's her face from prom night on the on the stage, just getting bathed in blood.
Fucking Carrie.
Yeah.
How many actions is it to scrub blood out of my clothing?
Yeah, it'll take you a few minutes, that's for sure.
It's a while.
Okay.
Gratch will give you a hand if you want.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'll find a way to clean myself.
It's one giant blood pudding now, I feel like.
Snow
And-
doesn't have to worry about it. She's an elf. Elves don't get dirty.
We don't? Oh, I'm only half elf, so that's what
Yeah, but Aragorn gets dirty all the time, but Legolas never gets dirty.
it's true.
That's
He
true.
never sweats, right?
Yeah. Or needs to shave, but always has a somewhat of a 5 o'clock shadow, which is hilarious.
Just too pretty to die.
So we know what happened to the villagers, but we
Right.
don't know why.
Yeah, is this thing gonna come back? Like that's my first concern. Is this thing gonna glue itself back together at some point?
I don't think it will.
Brain people.
It seems like it gets animated at the time of whatever horrible thing happened, but I don't know. At least I feel like the energy's gone.
Is it a ritual that does this? Some occultist, or how does this come about?
It generally petitioning a god.
Oh, we're dealing with some priest.
Well, let's check out this tree because it was hiding in the trees
Sure.
over here.
Yeah, and as you look around, it looks like literally it was just like moving through the trees. Like you can see where the branches are bent out of the way and stuff like that.
Okay, so there's not some crazy ritual thing set up in the trees or anything.
No, there is not.
Okay.
What's the composition of the bodies? Are we looking at primarily villagers? Are there any troops in here?
You can give me a let's call that a medicine roll.
Oh, okay. Not the one I was hoping for, but sure. Here we go. I think I actually am trained in that. I am. Indeed. No bonuses. Yeah. Oh.
That's pretty good.
This is just looking at stuff roll. This is not trying to hit anything, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you're looking for it, also like your eyesight bonus would have applied to that as well.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, as you're kind of like poking through the corpses, so like some of them are relatively intact. Some of them are definitely far less intact. There's like pieces of like equipment and gear still with them. Like there's like it's like a shield still strapped to somebody's arm. The arm's not actually attached to a body anywhere, but
Nope.
it's enough. There's it's a mix of people and troops, and I'm pretty sure that might have been a cow at one point.
Okay.
Right.
And Pataxian troops, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
So somebody tried to make beef stroganoff with fully equipped people.
Right.
And Amarantha, you are picking up magic.
Mm.
Well, we'll do a search.
Point out what's magical. I'm already in this. I might as well fish out those bits, I feel like.
We'll go through the process.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, I feel like we need to do something about these bodies, though, because
What about this? Is this magic? How about this?
they're a source of nutrients for the wyverns, right? So
Well, I mean, we could burn the place down.
yeah, I feel like that's the option. A lot of nests to deal with too. Anyway, search first.
Couple strategically placed fireballs, and we can probably take care of the whole town.
Exactly.
Right. Just give me 1 sec here.
No worries.
Never really played a character, although I suppose is displaced sort of angst, but I really want to commit a genocide on Patax.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, but I feel like it's misplaced because it's just Iravetti that I really hate.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, we can't confirm that the rest of the population of Patax is asshole.
Exactly. That's
I mean,
what I mean, right?
Lindsay's Pataxian.
Yeah, they're not assholes all the way down.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's I
That-
think why we brought her to the festival.
No genocide.
I
then.
mean, she wanted to come.
I thought you just wanted to ride in the airship, but you could still be right.
Isn't the rumor that most of the population of Patax is not a fan of it, Iravetti?
That is the rumor.
Yeah.
It's his
Yeah.
control over the guilds or something.
Yeah, exactly that.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. That is common knowledge.
So maybe the
Oh.
guilds need to be brought to.
That's what we've heard anyway.
On our side.
I mean, if the Assassin's Guild gave us an IOU,
We got to get that sword and a shawl out of him somehow.
Yeah. I feel like if this war doesn't go well, Iravetti's going to be running out of friends real quick.
That's true too.
I wonder because they said
If we could repel him, make him look bad, right?
the gardener said that the shawl
Exactly.
was into Iravetti's palace, right?
Yeah, and the
Yep.
sword. Yeah. A
I wonder
while
if we could
ago.
I wonder if we could get the Assassin's Guild to steal it for us.
Oh.
The Assassin's Guild is not the Thieves Guild. Different guilds.
Different guilds.
I'm just saying that maybe there's some overlap in skill set.
In skill set, yes, but it's a whole formality thing. Like you can't
Oh, God,
be.
can't
yeah.
step on each other's toes.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
how about we hire them to kill him, and then as a side sort of qualification to the contract, also retrieve the sword and the.
You think we could afford them?
Yeah. Well, we could trade him an airship. I feel like that'd be
Fair.
kill
We
one
do
already.
know. We do know they like a. They do. We do know they like a good airship.
Mm-hmm. Who wouldn't?
Prof, do you
Really?
think this thing was made on purpose, or was this made just because of what happened here?
I think we won't be able to tell for sure unless we find out more about what went on here. Like, sure, we know Iravetti sacrificed the town, but we don't know who actually pulled the trigger. You know what I mean?
It's too
I know what
coincidental.
you mean. See if we can find some evidence, I guess.
There was a hint that we heard before about potential necromancy as well.
Exactly, right? And I don't know, Iravetti doesn't strike me as a necromancer or even, a priest or anything. So I feel like it's probably someone in his employ.
Yeah, but I don't feel like he has a problem using it though.
No, sir. I mean,
Right.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I don't really have a problem using necromancy.
No. Sure.
Doing shit like this is what I have a problem with.
Yeah, killing a town is definitely not
Yeah.
cool.
But I
Are you-
don't know. Like I've visited Geb. They have undead workforces, so that people aren't dying of exhaustion working farms anymore.
Mhm.
So I don't know. There's a lot of sense to be made there.
Right. Anybody who is trained in religion can give me recall knowledge. And this would be part of your investigation there, Amaranthar.
I am trained in religion. I will recall knowledge using esoteric lore.
Same.
Religion is one of the three
But not-
skills I'm not trained in.
Not esoteric. Recall knowledge.
Oh, it was faded.
Oh, what did that just say? Oh, I rolled it. Okay.
You guys, you guys are, don't know. Professor, though, you think that, I mean, it's possible that, like, these creatures aren't made by necromancers. These creatures are made by gods of death, gods of war.
Yeah.
So it's more likely that the sacrifice was an offering.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like planar servitor. So part of that ritual probably would have given Iravetti control over this thing.
So, having used the planar servitor ritual, will Iravetti know that it's been destroyed?
Probably.
Good.
And Amarantha, yeah, you are correct. A powerful enough wizard could teleport this to a place.
Yeah.
Like the middle of a battlefield?
Like the middle of Leighton.
Yep.
And in theory,
Town Square,
Ellis's
Tasselford.
book gives us the way to make one of these, but it would be ridiculously expensive and almost impossible.
Mm-hmm. So definitely dealing with a powerful spellcaster.
Like this thing would be, I don't know what level this thing would be, but if it's say 15th, it would be spell rank 9 just to be able to cast it at 20,000 gold to make it. So
It is a level 16 creature.
spell rank 10
Okay.
if you were to make one with Create Undead.
Yeah, we're also
Although-
dealing with it. We're also dealing with a dude who has an entire kingdom under his belt, so to speak. So he could get talent from anywhere. Honestly,
My point being, he's sparing no expense.
no, absolutely.
There is something to be said that this could have been made under some full moon equinox, ley line convergence event, to make the ritual easier. But
Mhm.
I think it would be best to assume that they're as powerful as.
Yeah.
Well,
It's definitely not a
anything.
coincidence.
Did we
Magic's
find
beyond mine.
Did we find the source of the magic that Amaranthar was finding?
You do eventually sort through the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
There is a very ratty looking cloak. There's a set of armbands. Like you find one arm with an armband, and then like a couple minutes later you find the other arm.
Good.
There's a shield with like a kind of like a forge, an anvil emblazoned on it. There is a fairly fancy belt with a couple of pouches on it.
Snow Maple will help Traxton sorting through the debris.
And a a sash made of fine yellow fabric.
As Traxxas and Snow Maple are kind of just tossing items over into a pile. Amaranthar, do you want to help me sort through these and see what's what?
Sure can.
The connective stuff you were referring to before, has that all disappeared?
Yes, it was held together by magic.
Okay. So now it's just a big-ass pile of dead bodies.
Big ass pile of dead bodies.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get my grave digging shovel out because I feel like I got one of those.
Pile
Start
in one of
digging a
these
hole.
houses and light it on fire. How about that?
Oh, sure. Me and Gretch will start dragging bodies in.
One sec here. I am adding things to your loot list.
40 boys.
Please do.
Mm-hmm. We like stuff.
Flower, how long do you stay big for?
Probably a minute because it lasts with his rage.
Yeah. Coincides.
I'm just wondering if while you're large, you're able to sift through some of the rubble of the town, see if there are more corpses that we can lay to rest.
Not a bad idea, but I'll make a safe bet that all the bodies are in this thing.
They are not actually.
Oh,
Like
damn.
there's a lot of bodies here, but this was a town of like 1,500 people.
Sure.
So, your best guess, some of them probably fed the wyverns. Some of them were probably used as the payment to whatever deity created this thing.
Sure. Good thing we got here when we did, because it might have gotten bigger, too.
Mm-hmm. All right. So taking some time to identify items. There is the shield has the religious symbol of Torag on it. Actually, it is a forge warden.
I'm gonna go house to house, Chris, and see if I can scrounge up any oil.
You would be able to find oil. That's not a problem. So yeah, the forge warden. You and adjacent allies have fire resistance 5 while you have the shield raised. As a free action, when you shield block an adjacent creature's attack, the shield takes damage, the creature takes fire damage.
Oh.
Cute.
There's a dusty cloak made of mangy brown and gray coyote fur. Looks like the one that I think Traxton already has.
Nope, that's Hull.
Oh, the one
I
that
think
Hull had?
that.
Hull. Yeah.
But if possible, it looks like even rattier.
Oh, excellent. Just what I'm looking for.
So it is
Paul
a
restyled his to make
That
it
mean-
look less
that mean-
ready.
That means it has a higher bonus, right?
yeah, it is a greater coyote cloak.
Yeah. There you go.
Traxton, keep this one ready.
More ratty, more better.
It's true.
There is the belt with the pouches is a retrieval belt. Covered in small pouches, clasped with buttons, can hold up to 3 items of 1 bulk or less. Anyone holding the belt can sense the contents, currently empty. Those who've invested can store or retrieve. 1 action with manipulate to store an item, and then a free action with manipulate to retrieve an item.
Oh, that's
Oh
huge.
shit, that's good.
Once you have retrieved something, you cannot store or retrieve an item for another minute.
That's really good.
The armbands have imprinted images of muscular weightlifters. When fastened to your upper arms, they give you a +2 item bonus to athletics. And whenever you use an action to climb or swim and succeed at the athletics check, you add 5 feet to the distance you move. The armbands of athleticism.
Question, what would that do for me if I had a climb speed? Would that add 5 feet to my climb speed?
No.
Okay.
It's only if you make a check.
Yeah, it's only if you make the
Yeah,
check.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the sash. Where is it?
It's a half decent shield.
Too
Yeah,
bad we don't have
defense
anybody
needs-
who uses those anymore.
I mean, people can use a shield. You just don't need to use it all the time.
It's true.
Give me one second.
Well, not real shields anyway. We got plenty of shields spells going on.
Having a free hand is just so useful.
Yeah, that retrieval belt's probably good for prof, I would say, right?
I
For sure.
do have a lot of things to retrieve.
It's true.
Like for your alchemy shit, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've already got quick draw, and that's pretty much all I need.
Same here.
The thing to remember with quick draw is specifically it's one action draw and strike, so you can't use it
With
to get a potion or anything.
Yeah, yeah. Attacking only.
But you can use it for a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because the bomb's a strike.
But yeah, Snowmaple's going to be quietly in the background while everyone's oohing and eyeing over magic items, quietly arranging a Barrelgeddon style funeral for the town of Littleton.
And the yellow sash is just holding it makes you feel better, feel less fearful about whatever this thing may have been. It is a fearless sash. You gain a +1 status bonus to saves against fear, and then once per day as an action, you and each ally in a 5-foot emanation reduce your frightened value by 1.
I fucking love that. I'm not gonna lie.
Go for it.
No, I don't need it, and I'm fucking blocked on investment slots. But I think that's
Oh, really?
fucking awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Trax has got all the stuff.
Oh, I'm blocked to the fucking tits with shit, man.
You might as well strap that one to Flower then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What are we strapping to me?
Someone definitely should, because we could use it for the party, like around the person, right? That emanation.
Premium
Yeah.
yellow sash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Ooh,
only
that-
it's like a 5-foot burst, reduce your frightened by 1. But
I
Yeah, but
mean,
it gets
Hey,
big,
that's
so
good.
if Flower is huge, his 5-foot burst is quite substantial.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a lot of real estate.
oh, and the last
True.
thing, Snow Maple, you find these in one of the houses. They're not part of the body.
Oh, okay.
You find a pair of worn horseshoes that the Amaranthar can identify as magic.
Right. So I'll bring those back while I'm distributing barrels.
They are alacritus horseshoes. Fix them to the hooves of an ordinary horse, or put them on a quadrupedal animal companion, and the animal invests them. They gain a 5-foot item bonus to land speed and a +2 item bonus to athletics, to high jump and long jump.
wow, that goes to Cratch for sure.
Sure.
Cool with that. He's not full on investments. There's very few stuff for companions, actually.
But yes, as you guys, you can
Little bear booties.
little bear booties. As you guys put to rest these bodies, Traxton, you start digging some graves, and you realize like you're going to be here for a week digging graves.
Mhm.
But you can definitely like there's more than enough oil and tinder and stuff around that you can build like a significant funeral pyre.
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with a pyre.
I could give Flower a pork rind to give him a burst speed, and he could dig some graves.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd
do
be
you
like probably quite a bit faster than shoveling.
do you got 2 more of those? Because Traxton and Gratch will help with that.
Sure.
Excellent.
But
all around.
But yes, as you put these bodies to rest, like the wyverns are still here and stuff. They're still present, but they kind of give you guys a wide berth, having learned what happens if they get too close. And like occasionally, one of them does try to make a play for it, like when you're not really paying attention, and is put down fairly easily and quickly.
Excellent.
But as you put these bodies to rest, you can feel like the heaviness kind of leave the town.
Okay.
Everybody stand way back. You may want to avert your eyes.
That's gonna make a boom.
And for those of you like who searched around, there are no living people here in the village anymore. So you don't have to worry about like if the fire gets out of hand or anything. There is nobody left here.
That is part of the plan. The fire getting out of hand.
Got to burn the
Mhm.
nests away too.
There was part of me that was thinking that this Iravetti and his aims for the stolen lands was geopolitics, but after this, that guy's got to go.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Just now? You figured that one out? No offense.
Well, war is war.
Yeah. Oh,
It
fair.
happens between kingdoms, but this is not war. This is
No.
evil.
No. This is a dickery. Is what this is.
But yes, as you guys come to the realization that Iravetti's contracted with extremely dark powers or spent a bunch of money on this thing. Far more than would be feasible for like if it was simply war that he was interested in. I think we'll call it there.
Groovy.
All right.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense at all. There's something else at play here. There has to be. Like
Yeah,
the
we don't have
cost
the
of doing this is more than the wealth of the stolen lands.
we don't have the whole picture yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's something else going on.
And we know Iravetti's got a ton of money because he just threw 8,000 gold at us for nothing.
8,000 gold and like a $6,000 wand or 6,000 gold wand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we know Iravetti's got money at his disposal.
Oh yeah.
But this is a ridiculous amount of money.
Oh yeah.
Also, in the retrieval belt, for now, I'm going to store the fireball bead and both of my wands.
Okay.
With the hope that putting the wand of planar palace into an extra dimensional space means it cannot be used as a scrying focus.
Gotcha.
Smart.
Always good.
Draxton, do you have a slot for that coyote cloak? If not, I'll take it.
I do actually. Now that I'm looking at my character sheet, I'm 11 out of 12.
Oh, did you take the feat to get 2 more?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sure did. Now I'm at 12.
Good
Now I'm
idea.
at 12 of 12. I'm actually going to have a look at my stuff between now and the next time, and I'm going to get rid of. I think I'm going to try and pare down some things just to throw more money into the. Not that it's going to make much of a difference because a lot of it's low level, but I think I need to do an audit on what I've got out here.
Just to open up some space.
Yeah, and I've got and like to throw some of that money into the sort of party fund too, to be divided up because like I got a composite longbow, I've got skybolt too, like there's a bunch of stuff I can look at. I think.
Yeah. And things like your Frostwalker pattern, you could like uninvest it, and then if you know you're going someplace cold in the morning, you can invest it then. So
True. Yeah. True. I eventually want more tattoos as well. So
yeah,
gotcha.
perfect. But everybody gets 100 and wait, I just looked this up. 132 XP.
Oh,
Right.
That's 512? 522?
I think it's 522.
Yep. 522.
All right, so we'll see everybody in a couple of weeks as you guys decide what you would like to do next. Now that you know just that Iravetti is up to something beyond just warfare.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Ruby.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Thanks, Chris, as always.
Have a good night,
Take care.
folks.
Cheers.
Yep. Have a good night, guys.
Later.